All right. Uh-oh. So, I heard people were having issues getting into the game. I didn't have actually any issues. I got into it immediately, and I was afraid to even, like, back out. I didn't want to get kicked out and not be able to come back in, and immediately upon starting stream, I hit the button to back out. We're all good, though. Welcome to the stream. It's Black Ops 7 time. At least, you know, Black Ops 7 beta time. Why does YouTube always sends me, like, notifications? I know I'm live. So BO7 beta just dropped. Obviously, COD Next was, not yesterday, 2 days ago. We finally have our hands on the beta. I've played 2 games so far. I will say, I gotta be honest, I'm enjoying it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think I might like it in a way that a lot of other people, specifically other creators, may not. But we'll see. We'll get into it. I'm gonna jump in. First of all, there's only on day 1 at least. There's only 3 maps in two playlists. It's just core and hardcore mosh pit. I believe both game modes. It's just for hardcore it's Dom and TDM. It's Dom, TDM, kill confirmed, and hardpoint over in core, and then it's 3 maps so far. I believe we're getting a 4th map tomorrow, potentially a 5th. I don't actually remember. And then we're also getting zombies tomorrow, where we're getting one of the survival maps. Or possibly the only survival map on launch. I think it might be the only one. But that's what we're dealing with today. What's going on, Sharky? You want to see Helljumper, GMG, Space Guy, Space Ski, Dracu? Welcome, welcome. How are views on COD these days? Older COD's really good. Newer CODs, don't know. I haven't made too many like current COD videos in a bit. Sorry. I'm realizing I didn't actually open my stuff to start recording. Hold on a second. Oh, first of all, did I actually... No, I'm going to keep using the default classes, maybe? Did I get a new one? Oh, I got a sniper. All right, now I'm actually rolling. Ew. Okay, no, we're going to stick with what I've been using for a bit. This is the M5 mod. I don't think I've played this map yet. All right. Time to see what BO6 died for, basically, man. So, oh, we're playing hardpoint. Oh, wait. This map is bigger than I thought it was. Weird. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. So, I know I just said I like this game. I'm gonna start off with so far my biggest complaint, automatic doors. They're good in some scenarios. I like when like 1 or 2 maps have them, but it feels like so far I think every single all 3 of the maps, at least in the beta, have all these automatic doors everywhere. And I think I don't like them. Like, I think I would have preferred regular doors. There's something about like the constant having to be on guard because this wall is about to, you know, can open at any point. Feels like, I don't know. I feel like there's just too many of them. That's my first small piece of feedback. As I said numerous times, anyone says COD is terrible then buys it. It's the cycle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you get that a lot with... It feels like gaming communities in general. Like, they all want the game to be bad for some reason. Doors artificially keep it close quarters, long sight lines. Get way shorter.
Hardpoint is active.
I guess so. It's more so though, just like choke points become like a little bit. I guess it is just cutting off any kind of like cheesy sight lines. I kind of like the idea of these, right? Like a single spot that's like an airlock. That's kind of fun. Does that have to be everywhere? Fortunately, I'm going to stick with BO6 and BF6 this year. Have one fast-paced shooter and one slower one. So I will say, again, I haven't played this map yet. until now, but I did play the other two. At least, I think it was called Climate. The one that I used for the thumbnail of this video. It's like the more desert one. That map actually plays really slow, and I really dig it, actually. I straight up thought that was going to be one of the decoy units. Dude was just standing there. It actually plays really slow. Like, I was surprised at just how slow it did play. Like, obviously you still had... Oh, this isn't the place we can go. I don't even know what the hell those things were that came by me. I assumed I'd be dead. I assumed those were, like, breacher drones. Exposure, that's what it is. It reminds me of Solar from AW. Yeah. It's definitely bigger, though, than Solar. Now, this map I thought was going to be tiny. I can't go up there, right? This isn't... Okay, no. Was that guy camping, or was that a... Like... See, I don't know what's a corner and what's a pathway because of the doors. You know what I mean? I actually don't even recognize where I was. The fuck are these guys? Can I break these? No. I will also say that that other map, Exposure, that's what it is. One thing I really liked is there's this kind of unique element to, like, the middle area where you can jump into... Like, there's a big hole in the middle, and at the base, or one of the, like, walls of the hole, there's, like, a big tower that you can wall jump to get on top of. There's no cover or anything up there. Like, you're very exposed. But it overlooks, like, the entire map. And I meant to actually throw a grenade, not pick one up. Whoopsie. I don't know, it just feels like an old school map in that way. I just fell for this fucking guy. And so I'm hoping that more of these maps have, like, those kind of, like, unique little, not necessarily, like, crazy unique elements, you know? Oh, there's another guy up there. How's the TTK faster than BO6? I think so. To me, like, it feels good right now. TTK to me is one of those things that I don't often notice right away. At least, hey, Lamp512, welcome to Private. Thanks so much. TTK is one of those things that I don't notice right away unless it's, like, crazy. Like if we're talking, like, BO4 versus, like, MW2 or something. It's definitely not crazy, though. It's I just hit a stim for no reason. It's definitely similar to BO6, I think. Maybe a hair quicker. We'll see, though, once, like, more people get in and, you know, how connections affect all of that. No, this guy's still here. They aren't like our old decoys where you shoot them a bit and they'll explode. Is this an area? Oh no, that's just a... Okay. I don't know what those drones are. I do find myself... Excuse me. I do find myself asking, what the fuck is that? A lot more often here than I think any other new COD game in a while. And I also don't have... I think I just unlocked Create a Class last game. I haven't fucked with it too much yet. I think I'll probably do that after this game. I just wanted to start the stream and get some gameplay on screen, you know? I'm generally surprised to see the hardcore in COD beta. Yeah, that's one of those things that I feel like they usually don't do and everyone complains about. But in my life, I know exactly one person who's, like, super into hardcore COD. Like, I didn't know that it was, like, so... popular that it's like it needs to be here. I don't know. Just found your channel and binged so many videos. Great work. Thanks, man. This is the first gameplay. This is the first gameplay I've seen. How's the wall jumping work? So wall jumping. Let's see if I can find a good spot for it. This map doesn't actually have a crazy amount. I don't think, at least, unless I missed it. Oh shit. Wait, can I jump off this? I can. So how it works is, think of it like anywhere that you would probably be able to wall run, you can wall jump. So if you just jump and then hit jump again while next to a wall, you'll just kind of ping off it like that. And now I believe you can do 3 in a row. But the first one's really like gonna be like your most the most momentum. Like after that, you kind of start to fall off. I will say, so far, I'm pleasantly surprised. My biggest fear with it is that people would be using it in and out of gunfights constantly. That doesn't seem to be the case yet. Who knows? It's day 1 of the beta. It's fucking hour 1 of the beta, more or less. We'll see, you know, as the community starts to like get a feel for it more, if that starts to be the case. But right now, it's really just used to like get to higher places. It's like a higher mantle, basically. Again, I wish I was on either of the other 2 maps where like I know where the spots are more. This one I don't think has too much. I think this is like one of the smaller, or at least more close quarters maps. The other 2 are a little bit more breathing room. I'm trying to think of exactly how, like, actually, I think you'd be able to mount, yeah, no, you can mount that like normal. Like, you can't go up there. Hold on. I'll just show it off when we get to a better map for it. I'm actually glad, though, that, like, not every map is built around jumping everywhere, though. That is good. My presence here is going to be kind of limited today. College is absolutely relentless. Oh, no. It's your 8th weekend. Oh, well, good luck with that. Yeah, I also, I usually don't stream this early in the day. It's beta time. And I was playing the beta, and I decided, you know what? Let me just go live now instead of waiting until like 7 o'clock when I usually stream. Alright, let me catch up on chat a bit. I'll say BO7, it doesn't look like BO6.5, unlike MW3, which are just MW2.5. Absolutely. The very first thing... So, like, look, I watched COD Next. It's tough watching something like that to get, like, a real good feel for, like, the vibe sometimes. Because you're not, like, hearing the music in your own ears. You're not, like, actually interacting with the UI in a certain way. I feel like, just visually, this game has knocked it out of the park, I think, like the HUD elements and all, like all the futuristic shit here. It's definitely the same, like, layout as BO6 in a lot of ways. Like, don't get me wrong. But I'm glad that it's, like, stylized in, like, a real, like, good way. I really like the sounds when you, like, go between stuff. It's very small stuff. The announcer, at least for the... Which side is it? For the guild, I think? Yeah, the announcer for the guild I fucking love. Like, it's like this... I don't know. I was about to say it's just this guy, but... I feel like you can hear in his voice, he's like a disappointed dad whenever you're losing, you know? Like you're down by 10. Fucking get your shit together. But, like, it's not, like, overly... I don't know. It's just like a... It's got some personality to it. And I didn't really get that coming off of just watching stuff in COD Next until I started playing it myself. I will say, another few things that I'm a little bit concerned about. And I knew that I'd be concerned about them, but I'm going to give them a try here. I think we're at the point in Call of Duty where perks don't need to be fucked with anymore. Like, I get that every COD comes out and they have to try something. But guys, we're getting too lost in the weeds here, I think. So how the perk system works here, it's very similar to BO6. In fact, it's the same system as 6, except now with, like, an added twist to it. So you got your 3 tiers like usual. inside of each tier, you have 3 colors. There's red, blue, and green. I don't actually know what they stand for. I think it's Enforcer, Recon, and Strategist. And if you take all 3 from a certain color, right? I don't have too many unlocked, so I don't think I can actually do it. But like if I had Dexterity, Assassin, and Scavenger, then they would give me a bonus perk, a specialty, right? Enforcer. After a kill, gain a buff. You can't read this, but just behind my screen it says gain a buff to movement, speed, and health regen. I think that's even what we currently have. That exact thing. But that system exists in BO6. I think that even that is like a little bit too much of like a hat on a hat. Like I don't think we need that. But whatever. The new thing that they added is if you mix them, which is already just like how you're supposed to play the game. You can see now below me, they have this hybrid system. So if you use, like right now I have 1 red and 2 blue, and so I get a bonus perk that is Scout. I get, when you get a bullet kill, stay completely hidden for minimaps for 5 seconds. Like, that's okay. I just feel like it's too much to, like, micromanage and, like, think about. And, like, I just, like, maybe I'm, like, a minimalist. But I just want perks that are, like, I'm thinking back to, like, MW2, where, like, each perk is just a color. And I know that, okay, red is this, is perk 2, blue is perk 1, yellow is perk 3, and I just boom, like, I pick them. Maybe there's upgrades, right? Pro perks you could have worked in. That's kind of what the overclock system is, which I actually don't know if that's even in the beta or not. Oh, it is. It looks like it. Yeah, I can overclock stuff. I can't overclock perks, though. That's interesting. But, like, I feel like we are so far gone from, like, a simple... Like, I don't think that perks need to be this crazy. That's where I'll leave it. Because I don't want to get too lost. So far, that's kind of my big, like, two negatives. Neither of which are, like, crazy. It was that and the doors. Neither of which are, like, crazy. But, like, it's just kind of, like... I don't know. So something that takes it away from me. Anyway. I liked Cold War much more than 6. Mostly since the map design and 6 felt like it was designed for a slower game. Yeah, maps were probably the biggest issue with 6. They were just too goddamn small. Thankfully, though, here, at least the maps so far seem to be correcting that. It's like an upgraded version of BO6. In some ways, yeah, like I mentioned, maps I think are better so far. These 3 are better. I'll say that much. Although you could probably pick 3 good maps out of BO6's launch. You know what I mean? Like we have to see the whole package to fully like know for sure. But Omni Movement is back. Although they said they slowed it down a little bit, it feels about the same to me. You have that wall jump thing, which again we'll see how exactly people start using it. Right now, it's really just like a mantling type mechanic. I don't know. Honestly, MW3 perks were good too. They were okay. I thought like once they started with the like post-launch additions to it, it also got like too complicated. Again, man, I just want like things to be simple. Streamlined. Like I want to be able to already I feel like my perks I almost never pay attention to because I'm like I'm already underwater like just figuring out my fucking gun, and once I have that set I'm like, okay, I just want to jump in and I make the exact same fucking class every time. I have the same fucking 3 perks, you know? And I feel like this system is only making me more likely to just set it and forget it than actually go through and like change up anything, if that makes sense. That said, I will still fuck around with the perks here in the beta and see like, you know, if there's anything like crazy. But it really seems like it's all just the usual suspects, but now with this like added little twist on it. I don't know. Can we go back to red, green, and blue pro perks? MW3 actually was pretty good in how it handled the perks. out of all the recent games. Yeah, I think of the recent games, MW3 probably was like the best. But still, man, like I don't think that like I don't think that we've gotten any better than like BO2 and like that whole era. You know, I feel like after BO2 was when like we just started seeing like different types of perk systems every single game, and it's never gotten back to that point, in my opinion, of just like simple. All right, here we go. Exposure. This is the map. I was about to say it's my favorite map. I guess it is my favorite of the 3 so far. Now that I've played one game on each. Does it play like BO, or does this feel like BO3? The gadgets definitely feel like BO3. It's like a weird amalgam. So obviously this is the 7th Black Ops game. And I've heard other people give this take too, so I feel a little bit more confident in it. It's like a weird, there's legitimately the DNA of every single Call of Duty, or I'm sorry, of every single Black Ops game in here. Like in some way or another. I definitely feel like a little bit of the BO2 presence, at least like in the UI and like stuff like that. BO6 obviously, like you can see, you know, the whole game is kind of built off of BO6.
We got the advantage. Now we have to keep
BO3 you kind of have like the bounce, you know.
Damn it, lost the lead.
And like I said, like the gadgets, like there's a lot more. Even though BO2 obviously was a future set COD, its multiplayer didn't actually have too many like future elements in it. It wasn't really until like BO3 that like you got cloaking and like specialist abilities and stuff like that. And so obviously you have all that stuff here, or a lot of that stuff here, I should say. And so that gets to feel it. So all right, so here's what I mean by all right, never mind. I was gonna show off the double jump. So not the double jump, the wall bounce. So here's a wall bounce. Boing. You can use it to kind of get up into places like that pretty easily. This is the here. Hold on a second. This is what I was talking about earlier. How like you can get up onto this center and see the entire map. But okay, someone in this lobby actually knows about it already. But the first game that I played was probably everyone's first game, and they didn't know that it was there. No one was watching it. So you can use it to like kind of like get to different places like that if you're like knowledgeable enough. dude fell in the hole. And then, you know, like traverse, you know, like that. But it's also like, let's see, hold on. Am I able to like, oh no, that's the thing. Actually, I don't think you would need the wall bounce here, but you can get in like that if you want. Ooh. Like it's way more of like a mantling and like I guess movement system than like a combat thing. Like I haven't found myself using it in a gunfight yet, which again is good in my opinion. I don't want people bouncing around while we're fighting. Ghost was the only game that changed the perk system, and it'd still be a good system. No, because you had like World War II with the division system, completely different. I mean, even like MW22 with like limited, not limited time perks, but earnable over time perks. MW3 with their vests, completely different, you know. Oh, here, hold on, because I think this is a wall jump spot too, right? I can like. Oh shit, hold on. Nope, I'm getting stuck on that barrel. There we go. Oh, fucking bad luck. God damn it. Didn't play much IW, but Solar was just chef's kiss on the visuals alone. I don't think I know. Are we talking about Solar from AW? Or am I conflating that? Because I thought someone mentioned that before. I like the look of this map. Looks like Combine and Solar had a kid. Absolutely. Combine, yeah. But again, it's bigger. It's got more to it, you know.
We're losing Alpha.
By the way, I didn't actually... I'm going to go back to my default class here. Because I just... I went to build a class, and I ended up getting distracted by just talking about perks for a bit, and I didn't actually make anything. But what I like about... It's like, you just have, like, a little bit more room to breathe, you know? They're, like... I don't know. Everything just feels like it has more air to it. As opposed to BO6. Oh, the Mars map from IW. Oh, no, you're good. I couldn't tell you what the map, what the Mars map was called from IW. This map is actually giving me Arsenal vibes. Ooh, could be. Fucking get out, play.
Taking B.
Fucking
Losing
Jesus
A.
Christ. All right, I'm getting B.
Securing B.
I feel like there's actual like power positions to like look for, you know. Which again, not to say that like BO6, I stand by had some pretty good maps. The problem is they had like 5 good maps and 20 brain rot, you know, teeny tiny postage stamps. See, so like right back there was another example of like an automatic door that I don't think needs to be there. Like, especially because it's already covered, right? It's not like you're going to get a special, or like a different sight line. Oh, fuck.
Losing B.
Like you're not going to get a long line of sight out of here. Because you have stuff on either ends. Like, I don't think that you need the automatic door. I don't know. And I do feel like, of all things, of all, like, pieces of feedback, I do feel like something like toning down the automatic doors is something that they could reasonably do between now and launch. Skyline better get a remake in BO9.
Losing Bravo.
I am hoping... I know that they announced carry forward isn't happening, right? Which again, especially after playing this now a bit, I'm really glad that we don't have BO6 guns. Did they just spawn there? But I kind of wish that some maps carried forward, because, you know, like, like, Skyline was solid. I think a lot of the... God damn. Alright, I'm still figuring that out a little bit. My beta code from Next didn't work. Oh, no! Yeah, I've heard that was a thing for a couple people. A decent amount of people. They're just everywhere. Vault seems cool. Yeah, Vault is definitely good. Reminds me of Hangar 18. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I could see it. Oh, you know what? There's... So... okay. Hopefully we get the guild map now. Or the Forge, I think is the name of it. Because then that's the third and final map in the beta right now. I believe we're also going to get Incline and Blackheart. Which, Incline is a snowy-based map. Blackheart is like... I think it's the one on that oil rig that was like all over the trailer. I don't know if they announced when. I'm a little bit out of the loop. Good lord. I just can't do this anymore. No. I'm fucking it. I'm fucking it.
Losing A. Losing Bravo.
Here we go. And then you could hang out in here, honestly. Or...
We've lost Alpha.
Wait for it.
Well done. Zone Charlie locked down.
Just make sure to not hit A again. Because otherwise you will bounce right off the ladder. Did that 8 fucking times. Hell yeah, dude, we got a dog!
Securing Alpha.
They finally brought dogs back. Not the way you think. Yeah, man, like, I like the HUD, like the, you know, just capturing A HUD. The triangle with the little pieces on it. It's looking good. Uh-oh. Is he going? Oh, no. That was just a regular ass grenade. Damn.
We lost C.
Could I get a yeah? I read somewhere that IWMP map, there's a Wonder Waff factory or something. Don't know which one. Interesting. Man, IW is doing some weird stuff. That does sound, because that's Treyarch Zombies. I don't know that IW would have had that.
Losing B.
Maybe. I don't know. EMP'd now. Did I get that kill? I don't think I got that kill. This is a crazy fucking choke point area up in here, it seems. And I think part of that's the door. Oh, no! Okay. Didn't want to do that, really. Just wanted to place it like a normal human being.
Taking C.
We're going to have to triple, I think. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Was I reading the scores wrong? Oh, no, we're good. Never mind. Shit. I'm just capturing C for no fucking reason. There we go. Woof. So the reason they added health bars on the enemies, I don't know. As far as I'm aware, you can turn it off, though.
Securing Charlie.
Maybe I'll go in and I'll check maybe after this.
Enemy drone pod spotted.
But I can only assume I actually don't even know, because the TTK is faster than even BO6, right? And BO6 doesn't have it.
Losing
But maybe it's
Bravo.
part of just that, like, wanting to make it feel a little bit more like even like BO4. You know? Back what I was saying, like, it seems to take pieces from every single Black Ops title. The health bars definitely read BO4. Oh, here we go. This is what I was saying before. No!
No leaks.
Well, you could see behind the victory screen. You could kind of do that with the double jump to like get in. I keep saying double jump. The wall jump to, like, you know, mantle in a special way. Black Ops 6-2. I don't know, man. I feel like the community's latched onto that in the same way they latched onto MW3's $70 DLC thing. I don't know. I just don't agree with it. I just, like, it does feel different. I don't know. Toshin is the Japanese map. Oh yeah, I think we're supposed to play that in the beta too, actually. Let's see. Scud is a good map, but it almost never plays well in my experience. How does that work then? How's a good map? I can't stand rewind. Yeah, it feels like they... Oh, here we go. We'll go to the Forge now. Have you gotten played with the Peacekeeper yet? No, it's I think it's level 12. Unlock it. Oh, 16. And I am probably like 7, I think it just said. So we got a little ways to go. I like I said, I played 2 games before starting the stream. So this is game 5, I think. I believe the level cap right now is 20. Although there's some stuff in Create a Class that unlocks at like level like 23 or something like that. So I'm assuming that maybe when it goes to open beta, they'll increase the level cap. Hardpoint. Oh lord. All right, so here I'll see if I can show off. This is kind of the mantle spot I was saying, where it's like you can't actually get up in there. Don't shoot me, but you can if you bounce like that. You know. Again, more automatic doors here.
We got the advantage. Now we have to keep it.
I don't know where I'm going. Do not know where I'm going. Stimmy.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Again, this is the map that I thought was like too much with the automatic doors. I really like the spinning element here. The like middle section that they thankfully put a hard point on. I do like when a map does some unique shit like this. It's fun, and then you gotta be in the middle to cap the hard point. I assume that a B flag would be here too, but I haven't played Dom on it yet. This hard point is crazy though. We'll see once it actually. There we go. Or at least, I mean, it was for the first game. Let's see if it continues to be. Because it's just in a corner here, but not really. like you still kind of have that way in. Oh, you know what? I take it back. This is a calm hardpoint over here. When the other team doesn't want to play hardpoint. I don't think my team wants to play hardpoint. Am I the only one playing hardpoint? There we go. All right, we got some dudes. We got 2 Davids coming in. Oh shit, you can go up there. Okay. There is definitely like a lot more hardcore parkour spots that you can only reach because of the wall bounce thing. Which is, I think, another like piece of the like map skill gap that I actually really like. Again, you know, I'm always saying I'm like the map guy, right? I'm always saying a good map has something that you don't immediately like notice about it. You know, it's got some kind of like deep, you know, a special spot that you can go, or a route that maybe isn't like immediately obvious, or some kind of like hidden lore to it. I don't know, something that you don't get the first time that you play, right? And I feel like so far, I've been getting that vibe off of at least this map and the other one we just played. I don't know about so much that other one, the cliffside-ish one, but we'll have to see.
Hardpoint identified.
I like Scud's layout, but I always get paired against the most ungodly level players, and it ruins the experience. You just described every BO6 map.
Hardpoint is active. The guild took the hardpoint.
I forgot to change my Activision ID from New Zealand to America. Oh no! So you can't access the closed beta? That really sucks. I'm trying to think of it. I assume that I changed mine back from my trip to New Zealand that one year. But I don't actively remember it. I remember doing it. Can't change my... Oh, damn. Well, good news is you'll get all the content, I guess, by the time that it's there. Are they still doing Twitch drops, actually, for beta codes? Like, can you still watch streamers now? And just, like, try to get another beta code, maybe? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get all the content. You beat me to it.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Where am I going? Where am I going? What am I doing here? Let me... Up here. There we go. The fuck was that all about? Dude just took off out of here like a UFO. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, when you ADS, okay, interesting. I will also say, one thing that I haven't even noticed so far is the lack of tac sprint. It just feels natural. It's like I haven't noticed it, but that's only because it's good. You know? Oh no, I'm tagged! Pinpoint tracker. Okay, interesting.
Hardpoint identified.
So the fact that I'm not even noticing the tac sprint isn't here, I think is a really good thing.
Clean it up, Black Ops. This isn't over yet. Hardpoint
I don't
is
even
active.
know which guy initially shot at me. Oops.
Got the hardpoint.
What's up, David? Here, hold on.
The guild took the hardpoint.
Oh, I'm not David. All right. What's up, guy? Oh, man, someone destroyed my friend. I actually wonder if it... Hold on. So with the old decoys, from like the MW2 decoys, if you were crouched when you threw it out, your guy would be crouched. I wonder if that's how it works here too. I've seen this thing. Okay, so that gives me a pinpoint if I'm within its range, I guess. Interesting.
Hardpoint located.
I haven't fucked too much with like some more of the like sandbox elements yet, you know, like field upgrades and equipment. just because nothing's been unlocked.
Hardpoint active.
But I really do want to fuck with it. There's also this point turret thing
Hardpoint locked down.
that shoots at you, and I don't know that if it damages you, or if it just like makes it look like it does. The blog post made it sound like it didn't, like it wouldn't kill you. It might hurt you. So it might do like literally like 1 damage, but I don't know. I want to fuck with it some more. I tried a game with the attack sprint perk and it feels so weird. Really? Yeah, I haven't unlocked that yet. Or I mean, maybe I have, but I didn't. I haven't dove really into the perks too much, because again, they were like all locked the last time I looked. I'm still kind of like figuring out the map. Like I got the broad strokes of the map, but there's some times where it's just like, what the fuck is the proper like lane? Like they're a little bit more complex. I really kind of dig the mini map too. I feel like aesthetically it's solid. It's a good size. We'll see tomorrow. Zombies. Oh fuck. Tomorrow we get to play some zombies. I think it's tomorrow. I think they just put out like a new thing saying zombies is tomorrow. I kind of like what they did to the minimap there. I mean, I'm not particularly a fan of the minimap in zombies, but I like the stylization that they did to it. Damn. Do you think there'll be more players in Battlefield 6 or Black Ops 7? BO7. They're just like as much as like we in the core community of either game might like or dislike specific like whichever game. There's just no beating COD. Call of Duty has only ever been outsold by Battlefield once, and it was Battlefield 1 versus Infinite Warfare. Arguably the height of that series and the low point of COD. And I just don't know that we're there in terms of sales. Like COD is still consistently #1 on the charts, or top 10 or something like in the charts. We'll have to see. I definitely don't think like it's gonna be a blowout. Like I think BF6 is gonna do crazy numbers, but I just don't think it's like beating COD in terms of like any like measurable metric. At least that we're privy to. Kind of like the automatic doors. I feel like they're much less annoying to deal with than the normal doors. I don't know. The normal doors you open and then they're open. Automatic doors, I think in certain spots they can be really good. I just feel like some maps, it's just too many of them. Well, am I level 8 now? Okay. Well, we'll go like one or two more before I like fuck with classes a bit. Once I get some stuff. It's unfortunate that the movement speed is so quick now. I miss the days when it was slower. I will say, though, at least the maps are a bit bigger here. The biggest issue with with BO6 ramping up the movement was they ramped up the movement and shrunk the maps, so it just made it feel so much worse. Here it feels a little bit more balanced. Like there's still some times to breathe. There's still some time to breathe on a lot of these maps. BF1 sales advantage only lasted for 2 months as well. That's also a really good point. It didn't have like the long tail that COD always does. Zombies map transit, or is that a rumor? Yeah, so it's not exactly transit. Like it's not like a direct remake or anything. It seems to be like a reimagining, if you will. So it's the same core concept of like multiple POIs that you have to move through the fog to reach, except instead of there being a bus that just cycles through. Oh, kill confirmed. Instead of there being a bus that cycles through, now you get a car. You can actually drive the car around, and you can upgrade the car, and it's really, really good. It's a truck. I think it's like a pickup truck. Oh shit! Fucking jump scared. Fuck. It takes place in the Dark Ether, so it's kind of like a similar like post-apocalyptic style as like Transit. And one of the POIs, I think actually two, but one that they talk about a lot is the Farm, which seems to be like a remake or reimagining of what is happening here? Did this turn on? Or has it always done that? Am I crazy? But one of the sections is the farm, and that's the one that we're gonna get to play tomorrow. Survival, play on that specific POI. But then there's also a diner in there, and then there's a couple obviously like brand new ones. I think there's something like 8 as opposed to the 4 in the original Transit. Like there's a fucking an Ascension-based one. There's one that's like a Wild Western town. There's one that's like a lodge, I think, like a snowy, like ski resort type vibe. It looks really, really interesting. I'm actually more hyped about this Zombies, I think, than I have been in a while. Especially because they announced the Curse mode too, which is basically classic Zombies. Anyway, I know my audience isn't like super Zombies heavy, but I like it. Big fan of everything I'm seeing out of Zombies. Fucking twins. You liking the maps? So far, yeah. Yeah. I'm reading chat. I just played a few matches, to be honest, and it's... to be honest, hey, it's BO6 with future skin. I mean, it's not bad, but kind of a bit boring. At least there's a ton of stuff to grind. I guess that's fair. In the same way that, like, I think every COD has, like, its same core. I don't know. I think that the future skin is enough to set it apart, right? Transit inspired. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, I think. I think this one has the most potential of any modern CODs, although I hope Activision goes for something completely new next year. Yeah, so the rumor is MW4, which, like, I think will do numbers. I think it'll work. Good lord. Like, I think it'll work. But to be honest, that's not really what I want. I want COD to, like, ditch the subtitle. Either ditch the subtitle or like make completely new sub-series. Like, it's ridiculous that we're on Black Ops 7. Oh shit, there's a place up here? Oh, there's a fucking room. Is it an elevator? What? Oh no. That's crazy. I didn't know this was here. Okay, I was playing Hardpoint before in this corner, feeling like I was untouchable. Shit. See, learning the maps. Take some time to learn. It's not fucking Stakeout. Although, speaking of Stakeout and learning stuff, I just learned something about Stakeout that I never knew, and I think it has the capacity to shock the world. I'm planning a video right now. I think I'm gonna make a video on the beta probably next, and then I think as like my final like BO6 piece of content, I want to make a video talking about Stakeout a little bit more, because I feel like that map really is the standout, for better or for worse, of Black Ops 6. Like that is BO6's legacy, is that fucking map. And I found something out about Stakeout that I think is going to rock the fucking world. That's a bit much. But it was something that I found and I was like, what the fuck? And then it kept going, and then I was like, oh, there's more? Anyway, so I'll work on that video soon, but man, that fucking map. Anyway. Hilarious how you reload after every kill, even though you have yeah, COD brain. Yeah, man, it's the amount of I'm also not used to... So this is a pre-built class right now. This is a default. I'm not used to having the stim either. So there's definitely gunfights where I should be stimming right after. But instead I reload. And there's... speak of, I thought I would have a fucking throwable there. Also, it's a cluster grenade is the default on this.
50-50 approving skewer target.
It's kind of fucking wild. Last time I found... Okay. I was like, last time I found someone just in the spawn waiting for me. Shit. Apparently the next Sledgehammer title will feature Kung Fu mechanics, whatever that means. Please no. I'm sorry. What the fuck does that mean? But also at the same time, like I kind of like COD making some big swings, you know? Like I was saying with like the setting stuff. I would love to see a unique take. Like I feel like they should lose the subtitle and just make every year like Call of Duty blank. Like they all take place maybe in the same universe. And you can have like some where it's like Price appears in like multiple, or like he's the main character of this or that. But like, let the devs make some cool stories that don't necessarily like have to be, you know, about fucking Captain Price and or Woods, like, or the Masons, you know. Like if is Black Ops 10 going to be a thing eventually? Like that's crazy. Like 7 is so many. Who the hell is getting into a series on 7? It's a real problem. No one paying attention. Next card will be set in 16th century China. Kung Fu mechanics, so we're getting a Bruce Lee skin in that game then. Funny, we're probably gonna get Bruce Lee skin in this game. Oh, hey, best play! Hell yeah! Wait, was this a jump scare? Yep, this is a jump scare. And then I found one other dude, probably. Yeah. Please let the Black Ops series die. I don't necessarily want the Black Ops series to die. But I feel like there's different shit we can do. It's I don't know. It's one of those things. You have certain TV shows, right, that just run way too long. And I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but you kind of want to see the creators move on to something else. Did it just throw me directly into another game? That was fucking quick as hell. Like, I love Breaking Bad. Not to say that Breaking Bad went on too long, but they had Breaking Bad and then Better Call Saul. Both incredible series. I don't necessarily want another show in that universe. Not that they are. But I do want something else made by, like, Vince Gilligan, you know? Like, I want something else, like I want to, from the creators of Call of Duty Black Ops, you know? Like, I want to see them not be so fucking pigeonholed to stuff. You know what I'm saying? Infinity Ward had new franchises. Trek is just BO. Yeah, they tried. They really tried. I mean, Sledgehammer for a while was trying them. I mean, yeah, I guess Treyarch was really, what, Treyarch had COD 3? And then immediately World at War technically started the train. I don't know, man. Like, I wish that like every year could just be like a completely new setting, right? Like maybe next year is a Sledgehammer game that takes place in like the post-apocalypse or something, you know. And then the year after, maybe it's like a smaller... I was talking recently to someone about Battlefield Hardline. Which, if you didn't know, is like the cops and robbers spin-off of Battlefield. And that game I actually really enjoyed. I know it's kind of the redhead stepchild of the series, but I actually really dug it. What is that thing on my map that keeps popping up? And not to say that I want cops and robbers in COD or anything, but I really appreciated that, like, we got something unique over there. And it was smaller, it was grounded, it was kind of like this spin-off. I don't think it was ever going to become a series or anything, you know? It was just like a fun little, like, romp. And then I think about, like, you have a game like Battlefront, which isn't a Battlefield title, but it's made by DICE, and it very much has the same DNA. And I'm like, I kind of want almost like if they're gonna make yearly CODs, I kind of want every year to be like something like same same like core but different style on it, you know? Kind of like how you have, you know, what back in let's say like 2014 through 2020, you had like a World War II Battlefield, you had a World War I Battlefield, you had a modern Battlefield, you had Cops and Robbers Battlefield, you had Star Wars Battlefield. That's a good fucking mix, I think. That's a good variety. I want that kind of variety here, you know? And not just like, here's modern and almost modern with Black Ops, you know? Just want to say my like on the stream has nothing to do with the game. Hey, I appreciate that, Sully. By the way, if anyone wants to like the stream, go ahead and like the stream. I don't know how many likes we're at, or how many is a good amount of likes, but I hear it really helps. So, you know, takes 2 seconds, not even. In fact, let me know how long it takes. How long does it take you to hit that like button? This is some, like, brain rot fucking, engagement farming tactics. Go and leave me a comment and let me know how long it took you to smash that like button. 23 likes so far. All right, hey, you know what? That's not bad. Can we get to can we get to 400? Call to action. That's what you gotta do. Making a new COD every year is just is hard to want to buy. Next year, all my progress and achievements no more. Yeah, I do think that they need to figure out like a long-term form of carry forward. Because I think, so when they announced carry forward wasn't happening to this game, personally, I was really for it. Because again, like, I value the aesthetic. And I don't think that the BO6 operators and guns, more specifically the guns, I think would just, like, completely overshadow, or rather, like knock some of the wind out of this game's sales, or, sales from, like, a vibes perspective. I really like the vibes of this game. But I also get people who are upset of like, oh, well, I just spent all my time leveling up these guns and getting these camos, and you know, it's all gone. And well, yeah, like we've had that. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Do the grenade thing. Do the grenade thing. You're not gonna do the grenade thing. All right, whatever. You can latch a grenade to your body shields now. I tried taking one right then. And while COD has never been, you know, a game, it's always been a game that, like, rinse and repeat, you know, the next year. I do think that, like, there's a sense of, you know, with games like Fortnite and other live service titles that have been running for, like, 5 or 10 fucking years, I think now there's kind of an expectation that you can carry some of that forward. I think they just got to figure it out. I think the most obvious would be camos, right? Like allow camos to be, like to move forward. I don't know how complicated camos are, but I would think that, like, if you have that in mind when coming up with camos, it can't be too complicated to just get an MW3 camo on this gun right now. Like, surely it's just a texture. It's just a material that you need to move over. I'm not game dev. Like, it might be way more complicated than that, but I can't imagine that it's that crazy. I don't know what else really you could carry forward that wouldn't like completely fuck with systems too badly though. But I do think like there needs to be something, some kind of like, you know, my grind wasn't all for naught thing, you know. I just don't know what exactly that is. Really, if they carried calling cards, emblems, stickers, reticles, I'd be fine. Yeah, absolutely, all that stuff. I think at a bare minimum, yeah, your like barracks stuff, you know, that should all carry forward. All because I think all of that stuff carries into Warzone, doesn't it? Like how does calling cards work in Warzone? Like I think you can just pick between all of them. It really should. Kind of COD M vibes. What are the new features from BO6? I just saw you wall eject jumping into it. That looks cool. Yeah, so the big thing is a wall jump. That's kind of a bad spot for it. But wall jump, you can kind of jump off of a wall. If you couldn't figure that one out. Oh, that's an automatic door. Hold on. And you can use that to kind of reach different spots. I haven't really found like a good place to do multiple, but I've heard you can do it up to 3 times. But after that first one, it kind of starts losing its momentum. Yep, the overclock system, as Velocity said. The overclock system, it's like think of it as like a pro version of all of your equipment. So like back in the day, you had perks that you used enough, and then you'd unlock pro perks. Same sort of thing here. You know, you use a certain kill streak enough, and you unlock a pro version of that, and an overclocked version. I believe there's 2 different types. Like you can go one way or the other, like a skill tree kind of thing, and you can pick an upgrade. That I'm actually kind of looking forward to. It is a little weird though that it's not on perks. I mentioned that a bit before. The perk system's a little weird. It seems like if anywhere, the overclock system would work best in perks, but I guess not. And then in addition, wait, complex. Is that the all right, Cortex. All right, we'll play that. All right, we'll get to level 10 here, and then we'll start fucking with our classes. There's also this hybrid specialty system, which I'm not going to go into, like, I'm not going to crazy dive into because I just did earlier on stream, but basically now, instead of in BO6 where you had to match all 3 perks of the same color to get a bonus, now you can mix them and get a separate bonus. So if you mix blue and red, you get like a purple specialty, if that makes sense. To me, I think it's like a hat on a hat. It's too much, but you know, to teach their own. Yeah, exactly. Or the like the AW score streak system, also. That's basically what it is here. Okay. And then we'll make some classes after this. I should have I should have plenty of like attachments on this gun. I should probably start using some other guns though. I've been using this. I think it's M15 mod 0. Seems to be like the default AR. All right, here we go. I'll show off this grenade thing. So, what is it? Grenade kill. Strap him with a grenade, kick him in, and he explodes. It's fucking rad. That's another new addition. You couldn't tell. One of my favorite games of all time is Titanfall 2, and this wall eject looks like it could be a cool movement expression mechanic. Won't be as brain dead or annoying. Oh shit. I gotta go turn my chicken off in the other room after this game. Someone remind me to go turn the chicken off. Otherwise, I'm not eating dinner. Such a shame Titanfall 2 didn't get much support, because I like to play more of it. Man, I played Titanfall 2 for the first time like a month ago. I just like got into the game. I played through the campaign. Oh shit! Look at this thing! Oh fuck! See, I love mechanics like that. Hidden little things. That's what I love about maps. Anyway, I started playing Titanfall 2 for the first time like a few weeks ago. I actually really enjoyed it. There's not like a super active player base, but there's enough to find games decently quick. Kinda want a Titanfall 3, man. It's such a shame though, because like I feel like competitive FPS shooters like this, they just don't survive anymore. You know, it's all about BR, or for a while it was Extraction. I feel like there was another. So X Defiant just fucking died. Oh, Splitgate. Y'all remember Splitgate 2 from like a month or two ago? Is that still kicking? That was another competitive FPS that just didn't last. It really feels like unless you're COD, you just can't do these like the small team arcadey FPS anymore, man. So like you just don't get that competition. You do have obviously something like Battlefield, which actually, to Battlefield's credit, they have an 8v8 mode with like domination and hardpoint in it, and I think like TDM probably. But unless you're like an established franchise like that, there's just no room in the market seemingly. You just can't beat it, especially because if you're not free to play, you're just not getting a player base, and if you are free to play, you're just not getting a paycheck. Like it's kind of like I genuinely don't know how to do it.
You're falling behind, Black Ops.
You're falling behind, Black Ops. All right, I kind of don't like the Black Ops announcer. I really like the other one. Shit. Splitgate 2 went back into beta. Oh, did it? Interesting. I never knew games to do that. That game was weird because they released the beta and then it just went straight from beta into full release within a week. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know. I assumed that this was a beta that would go offline and then a month later it would release like for reals. And then it had that BR. Wasn't great.
Skewer incoming.
Oh wait, hold on. I wanted to test. So if I crouch and throw it down. Hell yeah! Okay, it does the same thing. If you're crouched and throw it down, it'll go down crouched. Oh no! So the drone destroyed. Is that a field upgrade or is that a streak that someone's getting? Can we Snoop Dogg announcer again? I am shocked that announcer packs haven't been back. With how much they monetize every little aspect of this game now, announcer packs is like that's something I would actually pay for. I think.
Skewer incoming.
They have announced, or yeah, I think it was announced, but then we got some leaked images of it. That at least over in Zombies Land, there's going to be different HUD variants. Like HUD styles, and one that I saw was like straight up the HUD from BO3. It seemed like is coming back, which is huge. That community, myself included, one of my biggest issues with like modern COD zombies has been like the vibes, and a large part of that is like the HUD. Because the HUD over there just feels like it's the Warzone HUD. There's less aura about the whole series because of it. And so hearing that like they're going to revamp the style over there, it's great. But a big part of me is concerned that they're just going to put those behind bundles. We will have to see, I guess, though. Ooh, the Shadows of Evil HUD style. I didn't see that one. Unless we're thinking of the same one. I can't think of Shadows of Evil, but I thought Shadows of Evil had a separate one than like the core of BO3. I can't remember right now. We might be talking about the exact same one. Either way, super hyped about that. COD bundles make me feel like I'm living in a dystopia. Yeah. Dude, there's a lot out there to make you feel like you're living in a dystopia these days. I want to say some stuff about COD Next. I don't want to get not... So I've never been to COD Next. I know some people who've been to COD Next. And from what they tell me, and also from just watching the live stream, I don't want to say something and never get invited to COD Next. It sounds like a cool idea. But, okay, I don't watch sports. But when there's like sports going on, right? Football, they're doing a fucking line drive, right? Line drive, is that football? Think so. Will the announcers at any point just be like, and you know, and here comes the pitch, and then like interrupt what they're like talking about, like you know, Babe Ruth is batting 500 today, and whatever. But then all of a sudden they will just like, without skipping a beat, G Fuel is the official sponsorship of COD Next, blah, blah, blah. Like in the middle of, like they'll be talking about the game and like, oh my god, an amazing two-piece from fucking FaZe Sherlock. By the way, if you want to get a two-piece like this, you should buy Corsair Gaming. Like, it felt like, I don't know why that felt so dystopian to me. Like just sponsors just being just, it's like, this is a marketing event. Is it not? Like, this whole stream already is advertising to get people to play the game. There's advertisers advertising on the thing, just like insert it into it. It just feels weird, man. yeah, we need you on Verdansk. That whole fucking thing. That shit was crazy. I don't know. I'm not gonna get super into it because, yeah, gotta make money, I guess. I don't know. Sports definitely does that, unfortunately. I've never seen it so, like, I get sponsored segments. I get, you know, paying the bills. But it almost felt like the commentators were, like, held hostage anytime that, like, a fucking, an AMD graphics card banner showed up on the bottom. They suddenly had to stop what they were doing and talk about graphics cards. I don't know. Let's see. They're for sure bringing back the old zombies characters and story. They're gonna pull those characters into the new zombie story. So yes and no. From what I understand, the 4 characters are back. They're being brought into the current story. So the current story, high level, because I only know the high level, is that our 4 characters are trapped in the dark ether, quote unquote, which is like this crazy place, or if this like upside down dark dimension area where they described it as the Bermuda Triangle dimension, where like just a bunch of shit keeps getting sucked into it. And so if you watch the trailer, that's the dark ether, and in the dark ether our other 4 characters meet our 4 original characters, but they're different versions from different universes that all got sucked in there at different times. So it's not like literally Dempsey, like the Dempsey that we saw in BO3 or BO1, but it's like a new version. Like this one's a Vietnam vet, and like this Richtofen is from a timeline where the Nazis won World War II, and I think Takio is from like the 1200s or something in this version. Like it's interesting. I'm curious to see exactly how they do, but it's so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. There are literal people being paid to find the scummiest ways to extract money from Call of Duty nowadays. Look, man, I agree. That's the entire world, though, I guess is what I'm saying. Like most games have like someone on staff that's like a psychologist level, like advertise. Like, I forget exactly what the term is, but there's someone that like. There's a specific job title whose job it is to like know how humans' brains work and how to like best like beep boop, you know, what the cheat code is in order to get them to buy a fucking Nicki Minaj bundle. Thank you, Steven. Don't forget your chicken. Give me 30 seconds. I just got to go turn some chicken off. One moment. Crisis averted. My fiance turned the chicken off. Ho, that's why I'm marrying her. Anyway, I appreciate all the chicken. Chicken might be burnt now. Nah, it's a slow cooker. I don't think it's possible to burn something in a fucking slow cooker. I'll try though. Hey, next stream, 8-hour slow cooking chicken stream. All right, let's see. What kind of shit we got here? We're level 14 of 47. That's a lot of fucking levels, dude. Holy shit. Peacekeeper is still... I don't know what level I am. Is there a way to just see what level I am quick? All right. That's one note for the UI. Let me know what fucking level I am. I think I'm level 10? Yeah, level 10. So I got... Ooh, I haven't used this gun yet. I don't know how I feel about the UI, the class UI now. Being on bumpers. I'm generally against, like, this type setup. I don't know. We'll have to see, though. I haven't really used SMGs yet. Ooh, the Razorback? I mean, it's clearly not, but it's called the Razor. It might be, like, the prerequisite to the Razor. Wait. Is that even what I'm looking at? Oh, no, I'm not. Oh. Yeah. Well, we'll see if and when we unlock it. We got the Dravik. We've got the Raiden. I've heard that the M8 is really good. So maybe I'll try that next game. Provided that we get on, like, one of the bigger maps. What did I say? I was going to do that, and then let me try out an SMG. Raiden or Dravik? Which one should I try first? You'd be surprised with slow cookers. I've burnt 2 things. Oh. Something else about Next that really bothered me was out of Activision hands were bothered me that was out of Activision's hands with some of the creators, like Zombies people acting like some oppressed group for being forced to play Warzone. Look, I get both sides of that, right? The whole like Dalek thing, I assume, is like what you're mostly referencing. I went back and watched his stream. I watched his stream. I like skimmed through his stream, and it did look like, at first when I saw the clip, I assumed that like he had tech issues and like he literally couldn't play a game of zombies. But like he played the whole fucking time. That said though, I don't blame him for being like, no, why the fuck would I go play Warzone? Like fuck, like no one in that building I think wanted to play Warzone. I'm seeing 2 for Dravik, 1 for Ryder so far. How we feeling? I guess I'm gonna go with Dravik. Play Zombies tomorrow. Zombies is tomorrow. It's not unlocked yet, unless they change something. I haven't been on Twitter since we started streaming here. I think genuinely the entire COD Next system just sucks and needs an overhaul, right? I don't know who... So COD Next is... First of all, it's way too fucking long. Replay, we need you on Verdansk, buddy. We miss you. Especially to play Verdansk, too. If it was the new map, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But to play fucking Verdansk again, it's like, man, it's been 5 years. Come on. The whole COD Next system, it's just not... Who is watching all 5 hours, like, sitting there actively? Like who is super into that? Because, I do this for a living. And I couldn't sit through the fucking Warzone section. I just, like... What I want out of COD Next is, like, a Nintendo Direct, like, 30-minute, just like, fucking video that plays. Presentation. These are all the new things. Yada, yada, yada. Bing, bang, boom. Whatever. Basically what the blog posts are, but in video form, and then put the blog posts in after. And then, this is fucking key, make the beta live right fucking then and there. Right? Make the beta live right at the end, still have your creators there streaming the beta, but then make the beta live for everyone else so that they can like get their hands on it. I kind of don't like how most people... Their first, like, interaction with the game is watching a bunch of streamers play it when they can't play it themselves. Because, like, that I feel like that's how you get like the rumor mill and shit started. Like people don't have their own opinions anymore because they just watch creators give their opinions, and then even subconsciously you start to believe like, oh, this is good, this is bad. Like you have some bias going into it that you wouldn't have if you're able to just play it, you know? And then because the beta's live, you'll have people watching the stream that are like, hey, that actually looks pretty fucking good. I should pre-order to get into the beta and play right now. Like you're driving sales through that instead of giving away fucking beta codes constantly. Like, I don't know. It just, it doesn't seem like a system that works for anybody. Because even the creators are kind of like, you know, it's huge. It's a very prestigious thing to get invited to these events. But in like the scenario of like Dalek, you know, like he wanted to play fucking zombies. He was a zombies guy. He's being forced to play Warzone because they can't fill a lobby. Like, I don't know. You can't fill a lobby at COD Next. That's crazy. Anyway, I'm just gonna do one class of the Dravik and one class of the Raiden. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, I don't have wild cards till 15. Anyway, we're gonna pop into the next one. Hey, what's going on, Puka? I appreciate the love. BO6 also has had a direct, I think, competition. I think is what you're trying to say. Oh, had a direct of some sort. Yeah, well, BO7 also had a direct. It was just like forever ago, right?
Hardpoint.
All right, so this is the MXR 17. It's an AR. Ooh, interesting iron sights, actually. Oh, no. Are we getting our asses kicked? Where? Where?
Hardpoint identified.
Can you cap from inside? Oh, that's not open.
You are incoming.
I'm not used to playing now. How's it contested?
Hardpoint.
Excuse me? Oh, this thing contests. I forgot about that. They did say it in the blog post. It doubles as an ACS module. I forgot about that. That's so fucking cool, actually. Looks like the Scar. I instinctively went to reload it to see if it had that flick like the Scar. If it doesn't have the flick like the Scar, it's not the Scar. I'm sorry. What I wouldn't give though for the Scar back in that way. Damn. Actually, no joke, fell asleep in my chair during Warzone. It was crazy. Oh, so, alright, I haven't really talked to anybody about this, right? So I actually don't know, I don't have any kind of pulse on the community on this. So I want to know what y'all think, at least in my little community here, right? How are we feeling about Black Ops? The idea, so if you did fall asleep during the Warzone thing, they announced at the end, their big one more thing was that in spring of next year, which, by the way, is when GTA 6 is coming out, just FYI. They're going to bring Avalon into the game with a new Blackout-inspired mode, is how they put it. Is that exciting? I don't want to be negative. Because, like, I love me a new mode. I love the fact that we're finally getting Avalon, right? It's just strange to me, the timing of it all. Of like, why is that not the thing that you're trying to like push out here? It feels a little pandery in the whole not maybe pandery isn't the right word, but like hey, people like Blackout, kind of. It feels a little like that. Why would we not just integrate with this new map? Why are we waiting until spring? I don't know that it's really drumming up the amount of excitement that maybe they were hoping for. Like it's genuinely just not a very exciting thing to me. But it could just be that, you know, I'm out of the Warzone game. I'd be curious as to like what y'all think. I'd rather play Blackout, never couldn't get into Warzone. I did enjoy Blackout. But would a blackout mode, I guess, get you into Warzone? Like, is that enough of a hype driver to get you back? Because again, I'm looking at it through like the lens of GTA 6 is launching. They need something big. And I don't think that this is the thing, you know? I don't know. Hey, Replay, weird question. Can you see any graphical improvements or updates? Man, I'm always the worst to ask about that. Big thing I'll say is just like aesthetic-wise, the style is very good. I feel like the like hyper real BO6 style lends itself really well to the sci-fi. So like it's definitely a good looking game. I love the HUD elements. I mentioned it way before. I feel like this game has like a certain level of sauce in terms of vibe. I don't think that that's a sentence I would have understood 10 years ago, but does that make sense if I say it now? This has sauce in terms of vibe. Like, I love the UI looks very good. The maps visually look really, really good. There's a certain something in there. Oh, by the way, I can use a shotgun later, but really I'm just using your comment to remind me that I was supposed to change weapons. This now is the Dravik. Oh, this is the one with the super soaker. It's going to depend on how different the mechanics end up being alongside the quality of the map and GTA 6's late spring. Oh yeah, I guess that is late spring. But at the same time, they didn't say exactly when. In my head, I just saw spring. Ooh, I like this. What gun do these iron sights remind me of? It's a Ghost's weapon. The ARX, maybe? I love me some good guns with different iron sights. With recognizable iron sights. Also, is this suppressed? No, I think the gun is just quiet. Hey, how's that ammo treating you, man? Actually, can I destroy it? Free 25 points. Honey Badger? Is this the Honey Badger then? That's what those iron sights look like? If I am thinking of the Honey Badger, then that's crazy if this is actually still integral, if it still has an integral suppressor. Like the Honey Badger did. Game Pass increased right before BO7 actually killed this game outside the US. Oof. Really? Price in Brazil are crazy? Yeah, it really seems calculated to do the price increase now. But it's weird, man, because the BF6 hype also, I feel like, kind of got undermined a little bit by the EA sale, right? To be honest, I don't know that that's really going to matter to, like, you know, the casual audience of BF6. I don't think they're going to give a shit that, like, their parent company got sold to another parent company, right? But, like, from an industry standard, like so a lot of industry people are kind of like, what the fuck is happening? You look at the description, see if it's, yeah, let me see. Game Pass doubled in Brazil. That's crazy. Here it only went up, I think, 50%, right? Although, in, like, the last year, or rather, in the last 2 years, I think it's doubled. Is like the math on that. Don't quote me. I'm making that shit up right now. But full auto assault rifle. It doesn't actually say. This is not the gun. The gun I was using had like a weird thing on the muzzle. Was I using a default class and didn't realize it? It was definitely this gun. It was like a red muzzle. It might have been that monolithic suppressor. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's weird as hell. Was I not playing, with this class? Maybe I picked default by accident. Interesting. Mass cancellations going on in Brazil right now. Dude, here too. I mean, here, so I haven't canceled it yet. But I think I'm going to. If I didn't do, like if a big part of my job wasn't in games and needing to like grab footage from multiple different games all the time, I would have already canceled Game Pass. Probably like before all of this, genuinely. But now, it being $360 a year, USD, that means that in order to break even, you need to play 5 different games, 5 different day one games a year. And it's like, I just don't do that, personally. Like, maybe if you're an Xbox guy and that's all that you play. But for me, I probably play, I would say, on average, maybe 10 a year. 10 total, like, games that come out, you know. 10 new games a year. And of those, 2 are on Game Pass. And those 2 that I get for free, I end up not even, like, sticking with because I generally play on a PS5. And so I just almost forget that, like, Starfield even fucking exists. Oh, shit, there's robots up in here. I didn't even notice that before. All right. Let's see. I actually don't know which side they're spawning on. They should be spawning here now, right? I shouldn't be up here with an SMG, but honestly, it's kind of working. Uh-oh. Oh no. Man, I didn't even realize that. Nearly $1 a day. That's crazy. Oh shit! I didn't conceptualize that. And I guess until I flubbed and said 365 a year. Yeah, $1 a day is crazy. I don't know if any of you guys ever do this, but maybe it's just a mental illness that I have. but sometimes I'll stop and think, like, you know, on a monthly level, you know, I have the amount of money that I spend on in a month, you know, rent, utilities, black cell purchases, you know, normal everyday, the cost that everyone has. And sometimes I'll do the math and be like, all right, I spent this many thousand this month. I'll break that down by a day and start to be like, did I make this amount of money in this day? Doing that, but with games is like did I work enough this month to like if I don't work today, if I don't make any money today, I'm already in the whole $1 because of Game Pass. It's crazy. Where the am I blind? I never knew you could get up there. Cool. Yeah, I really like mechanics like that. These secret little things. I'm sure that by tomorrow, if not already, it's gonna be like a well-known thing. Ooh! God damn it! That was. I finally remembered to hit my stim, and I didn't have stim on anymore. Dang it! Oh, this is probably that field upgrade, right? The drones that I've been seeing? Yeah. I kind of don't like it. that was just a field upgrade. Visibility of this game looks better than 6's. Oh yeah, visibility is great. That just like sprinting is like another one of those things that I don't even think about unless it's bad. So the fact that I even like thought about it, it's a really good point that you brought up. Yeah, visibility is great. That might be another point toward the, like, BO4. Because BO4, I feel like, had pretty decent visibility. Like, they went for that competitive vibe. Is this a regular grenade? I guess so. It's cooking. I keep thinking that this outer section is shorter than it is. Dude, the dog can jump like... I just went to actually jetpack.
Hardpoint identified.
Ow! I should see if I unlock the dog. I wanna be able to get it.
Hardpoint active.
Is there anything that's not better than BO6?
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Let me think on that. I still think the perk system's a little weird. Whoops. I don't know. It's tough because BO6 right now with any kind of like beta, you almost want to give it the benefit of the doubt of like, you know, well, certain things aren't going to be like this in full. You know, there's going to be more features later. GMGZ, become a member. Thank you so much. If you want to become a channel member as well, I might as well plug this now. It's 99 cents now. Severely lowered the price of it, and the reason is because I've been feeling lately like I want to make videos that I will just bomb on YouTube. Frankly,
Hardpoint is active.
they're fucking old school COD commentaries, right? I just want to talk about Call of Duty sometimes. And the problem is when you make a video that's just talking over Black Ops 2 footage, some people might find that really interesting, but YouTube does not like it. So, I made channel memberships cheap as hell, and I've been starting to post videos like that over behind the channel membership wall. So if you guys want to see that content, as well as help support the channel and get your name highlighted and all that stuff, you can do that. Hit the little join button, and that's that.
Running out of daylight. Close it down, Black Ops.
Weird Howl, per categories or the mix and match? It's the bonus functionality that just like feels like it feels too much for me. I might be alone in that, you know. It could just be to each their own, right? This is my opinion at the end of the day, right?
Hardpoint active.
But it just like feels like it is only incentivizing me to not pay attention to my perks even more,
Viewer incoming.
as opposed to what I assumed that the goal was. Oh, I kind of wanted to take him. As opposed to what I assumed the goal was, which was to like make
Took the hardpoint.
perk choices more specific, put more thought into it. I'm putting less thought in. Hey, Stephen B has become a member. Thank you so much. Shout out to Steven. So I heard you can pet the dog. Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I haven't seen it done, aside from the trailer. But I believe if you have the dog and you have the overclock to set it to sentry,
Have the hardpoint.
then it can walk around and you can go up and pet him, which is good. I don't know what it is,
Hardpoint is active.
but I will never be able to not make that jump without going huh, as if I'm the one making the jump. It's just so immersive, is what it is. That's what it'd be like if I were to perform such a jump.
Hostile cluster. Get down.
Can you die mid-pet animation? Probably. Very weird. I don't know if you guys are hearing the member notification twice. I do apologize if you are. I don't know why it's happening twice, like delayed like that. I gotta see what the fuck's going on there. Oh. Ass. A World of War remaster would be legendary. Dude. I'd love a game with that vibe again, man.
Hardpoint identified.
Let me do this. Fuck it. Fuck it. You know?
Eyes on enemy.
Oh, hardpoint's gone. Ah! Damn it. What's that dog doing? Just chilling. So far, my BO7 bingo card isn't looking too great. Three things already marked as not happening. It's 2 and 2. Wait. Have I seen this this bingo card? Have you sent it or anything? If not, what things are checked off as not happening? I'm curious. I'm also thinking, so I gotta say, one thing that I like about this game, and it's something that I'm gonna be real. I know MW22 gets like a lot of shit, and some of it's deserved, some of it I feel like isn't. But One thing that I think MW22 did really well, had a bunch of different modes, a bunch of different ways to play. I felt like when I jumped into that game, you had regular core 6v6 multiplayer, you had ground war, you had invasion, you had a bunch of those other kind of tertiary, like, big team modes. You had Spec Ops, you had raids, you had, of course, fucking Warzone and the campaign. You had so many different avenues, so many different stuff to play, so many different things to play. I'm getting that same vibe out of this game as well. Because on launch, obviously we have multiplayer. We have their bigger 20v20 mode skirmish, which we don't actually get to play in the beta here. A little concerned about that, but whatever. You got the campaign, which is co-op. You have the endgame mode, which is like this weird DMZ-esque thing, seemingly. You got regular zombies, you got survival zombies, and you have cursed zombies. That's like, I forgot to count. I put my fingers up like I was counting. I didn't actually count, but I'm pretty sure that's 17 different modes. I think it's like 8 modes or something like that. So I love that there's like a bunch of different shit to do on day one. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly I'm going to do on day one. Because I want to stream this game. I want to make content in this game. I don't know what, especially now that my core, a lot of my content now is like based on like going back to older games and like looking at shit. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. Also say, in the past I think it was the BO6 campaign, or was it MW23 that I did the war crime drinking game where I streamed it and we drank every time that there was a war crime. I think that might be a little tasteless to do this year. But I'm thinking like maybe we do like campaign bingo or something. I don't know.
Team deathmatch. Black Ops, neutralize all threats.
I want to do something with the campaign. Some kind of like, you know, we'll play it and we'll have like a little mini game to it, you know. I just don't fully know what that is. So if anyone has any ideas and wants to watch, let me know. Drop them in the chat. Smash that like button. Put the shoddy. All right, yeah, let's try it. Edit. Okay. There's only one shoddy now. It's the Breacher. Wait. No, it didn't actually select the class. It's looking pretty solid. It gives me like a Halo vibe to it with the ammo counter on the back, like the AR. This is probably a bad place to go. This is probably also the map to do shotties on. Because it seems like this whole left lane here is decently close. Well, not mega close, though. Oh, no! Range isn't crazy. You can charge the shotgun. Oh, yeah! I heard about this. Okay. So that's what the back is. Oh, I love that. It's like a contextual. That's so cool. Does it increase the range, power, or both? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right. I'm just walking with it charged. Still the shotgun from Titanfall 2. Oh, was this the Titanfall 2 thing? It's not that unique of a concept, but it is something that I love to see when it's brought into a sandbox like this. I'm all about unique stuff, you know? Unique guns, unique maps. I'm gonna stop trying to charge it constantly because I'm just getting killed. Oh shit! Damn it. You think they would ever remaster the first 3 Black Ops games? Like the COD 4 remaster? It's hard to say. I don't think that they're gonna remaster ever BO3. I think just like the love isn't there for the campaign and the multiplayer. I think while like people look back on it fondly, and I think for a lot of people, myself included, it's like the best of the jetpack era. I don't think there's enough of a want for like that jetpack gameplay anymore. Oh, the look of the gun is from Titanfall. I see. Oh! Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna have to fuck with this some more. But let's see. I wish that the range was in beta. I don't know why they never... It's got to be a technical thing, right? Because I want to see what exactly this does. If it is damage or if it's range. I feel like they will need to make the shotgun damage lose strength if you hold it for too long. Maybe. I mean, you are at a disadvantage, though, because you can't sprint. You can't sprint with it, right? Like, ooh, that's solid. Oh! That was a lot. Hold on. Hold on. Damn it. Welcome! Saying that right? Thank you so much for the membership. You can spend a perk slot on Gung Ho. Ooh, maybe. Oh, let me see. Actually. Gung Ho. Firewall sprinting. Yeah, let's see how does that interact. So I'm holding it. Oh. This is cheesy. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Can I wall bounce with it? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that was a decoy up there anyway. Here we go. Here we go. I'm waiting. Alright, well, I was going to get that kill regardless. I'm just running around holding the fucking button. Come on. Come on. Alright. I feel like I'm playing Doom. Level 2. Oh, got me a scout pulse. Hold on, I can't turn it on until I gotta kill someone else. Get someone else with this. Oh. Bye, dude. Fucking rad. All right, let me just actually do this. Hold on. Got you. All right, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh no! We're good. We're good. Thank you, teammate. What's your name? Couldn't read in time, but appreciate you. Oh. Alright, do a skewer. I'm never gonna kill with this skewer thing. It seems like you just call it in and I don't fully know what happens. But so far, every time I've called it in, it Alright, never mind. Oh, fuck! Wasn't doing that. Turn off motion blur? Is it on? Oh, yeah, it is. Hold on. I appreciate you. Oh, no, it's off. A weapon blur was on. I will say, usually when a new game gets added to COD HQ, it doesn't, like, reset your settings. This one did for me. Like, I had to completely reset out, like, my dead zones and everything. So heads up if you're, like, jumping in and something feels off. Yeah, they're gonna have to make it lose charge if you hold it down for too long. Yeah, that was fun though. I kind of don't want them to do that, but how's the score for the score streaks? I felt like they were too high in BO6. I haven't paid much attention honestly to the score. I haven't fucked with them. Let me try that now actually. At least the lower streaks. So I believe. Actually, I don't know. I think that, like, the scout pulse at least is the same. Like, it didn't feel any different to me. Where am I going? Scout pulse is 350. But you can overclock to cost less, or you can make it better by radar pings shows directional arrows instead of red dots. That's really fucking good, by the way. I want that. I am going to say, though... Oh, the dog is on. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the skewer, though. I want to put on... I'm not getting one of these, right? What even was my highest streak there? I got the skewer and then, like, 2 more. So it's probably at, like, 700. I'm not going to... Let me just do a fucking RCXD here, man. I'm not a big streak guy. As in, I can't get streaks. I'm not good at my... at the game. Oh, lad, I just now see that you sent. I'm sorry, I might have missed your message if you said that you put them in Discord, but appreciate you sending over your bingo card. Nuketown before Season 1 is happening. Cheaters are at COD... Wait, there were cheaters at COD Next? Did I miss that? Mastery camos are reused or not. Okay. BO6 Nuketown ported to BO7. Okay, I'm glad that that isn't happening. I will say it is kind of funny. So I think it fits. The new Nuketown, if you didn't know, the new Nuketown is coming before Season 1. They showed off, I think, an image of it, or maybe like a quick fly-through. It is basically it's a remaster of the BO2 one. Of like the future based welcome to 2025 one, which makes sense for this game because it's in the future. It's kind of a spiritual successor to BO2 already. It makes sense, but it is kind of funny looking at it like bird's eye view because BO6 had a remaster of BO1's Nuketown. So like, does it feel a little like to anybody else like we're just, first of all, holy crap, that is not the gun I thought I picked up. I thought I picked the fucking Razorback one. Oh, I haven't used the M8 yet. Let me do that. It feels a little bit like we ran out of ideas for Nuketown and now we're literally just cycling back through them. I'm sure that's not actually what's happening. But there is like there's a joke there, right? So M8 so far is,
Securing B.
weird gunfight, but I came out of it on top. And hey, weapon level 2. Here we go. This thing just melts at close range. I'd like to get some farther range stuff in here. But let's see. Nuketown 2035 would have been hard to make. Just remake 2025. Yeah, so I think it is technically 35, probably. But the thing is, none of the, like, the future stuff that they had in there came true. So they're probably just going to keep all the same future stuff. I'm looking forward, though, to... this will make now, I think, 3 additional Nuketowns since I made my last Nuketown video. So I might have to make a new one, because I also made, for those who like might be new around here, I made, I think it was right before BO6 dropped. I made a video breaking down every Nuketown. Kind of similar to the style that I have now, except I wasn't on a green screen. It was kind of like I don't know, I almost want to remake that video, now that I have like the 3 and the kind of a different style now. So that's definitely like on my list for like one of the first few videos I want to make once this game drops. I just like forgot how to play Domination for a minute. I'm really sorry. My entire team. I don't know where, because that's just A, like right there. Oh, dude. Can I pet you? Can I pet you? Hey, can I pet you? Which way is your front? Can I... Alright. You know what? Should I, like, hunker down, maybe, for streaks? I feel like I really haven't gone for streaks. And, like, here I am. I'm 2 in, right? Is that 800 more I need for this dog? Or is that 800 total? I think that's 800 more, right? Yeah. Alright, so 700 more. Well, never mind. Not happening. They should re-release BO4's Nuketown with some Christmas decorations. Honestly, I wonder how... So, MW23 had like 1 million shipments in that last season. And I said it even at the time, like shipment got fucking ridiculous, but I kind of like the idea of like every season maybe having its own version of shipment. Like, what if every season, like, there's 6 seasons of this game, every season updates Nuketown to be, based around whatever game, whatever, like, operator or story element there is. I think that's kind of a fun idea. I think the problem with MW23 was that they dropped all of the shipments at once at the very end. Actually, I say all. They had a billion others. And most of the game's post-launch were all tiny maps, too, anyway. There were some solid shipments. Yeah, visually they were great. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, not actual cheaters, but people throwing out the accusations, which is why it's in quotes. Oh, I missed the quotes, I guess. Yeah, I didn't even see the accusation. At this point, when people say that others are cheating, to me, it's exactly the same as like when people claim that everything is AI. It's like there might be some truth to that, but it feels like a scapegoat usually, more often than not. It's like, oh, this person's hacking the BF6 beta. Like, maybe. But I just don't know.
Losing B.
Like, I can't find myself getting that worked up over it. Unless it's, like, blatant. I don't know. Replay mode is AI confirmed. Dang it! I actually used AI in one of my recent videos, and I thought people were gonna, like, crucify me. I used some AI art of, it was the hijacked video. I put up, I asked the AI what hijacked could look like in the future, and I put those images up, because I didn't have anything else, like, I couldn't figure out what else to put up there. That was really my one and only, like, time really, like, trying to actually make something with AI, and let me tell you, it's not great. Choosing one map to get seasonal varieties would be tight for sure. Yeah, man. It doesn't have to be Nuketown. I just bring up Nuketown because it's like the map. And you know, because in order to do something like that, you kind of need to know which map to do it on prior to the game's release. And I feel like game devs don't always know what maps are gonna like take off until the game comes out, you know?
Losing Bravo.
Done in a comedic fashion, most people's issue with AI is when people use AI to be entirety in their content. Yeah. Or like replace, you know, other people in the process. You know, like instead of hiring a VO guy, you just do the VO via AI. But like, I'm a one-man band over here. I do everything but music, which I pull from royalty-free websites. You know. I'm only taking the job for myself, and listen, I got too many jobs. let me tell you.
Losing B.
Are the alternate HUDs available? I don't think so, though I have not even dove into it.
They're taking C. Hostile
Gameplay HUD.
Losing Bravo. Come on, we've lost Charlie.
No, it doesn't look like it, unless they're somewhere else. It looks like you can fuck with like all the like standard settings though. Oh, you can turn off health bars. I think someone asked about that like an hour ago. I'm really sorry. Loadout info. Yeah, you can turn all that shit off. I'll turn off health bar. Actually, you know what? I kind of liked health bars. Not gonna lie.
Losing Bravo.
Losing Bravo. I don't think I like this announcer. She's a little bit too, like... Wait, what did I do to my compass? Hold on. What the fuck? HUD? Visibility. What did I just do? Radar changes the compass. Radar? Wait. Hold on a second. Reset tab. There we go. I might have just idly flipped something on. So that was a lie. Zombies in the beta. Zombies in the beta is tomorrow. They for some reason delayed it. They said that they didn't want. They wanted to focus today on making sure that like servers were okay, I guess, but I don't know. That seems a little shaky to me. I don't know. It's also
Guild teams are bugging out.
Zombies is tomorrow through like the 7th or something. Like it doesn't actually go to the end. MWR did a great job with seasonal versions of maps. They break in Downpour top 5 maps. Hard agree. Same. Yeah. I kind of like also when like seasons are tied to seasons, if that makes sense. Like I really like Days of Summer. I feel like the sweet spot should be every season has like a theme. You know, a character, a story plot that like the map informs or is informed by the map. And then in like the reloaded seasons, maybe make that some kind of a like an event that maybe ties into real world. You know, something like Days of Summer or Winter or like Valentine's Day they do all the time. I'm trying to think of like what other Halloween they do a bunch. Stuff like that. That's what I'd like to see. You gonna try hardcore? I wasn't planning on it. If you guys want me to, I will. Like I'll give it a shot, but I'm not really a hardcore guy. I think it's more of zombies being a last minute addition. They haven't prepared for it fully. It's possible. I thought I saw on Twitter though some leaker was already able to launch it.
Remember that mission outcomes influence promotion
Like,
prospects.
I don't know. They need one more day. Like, if they're really scrambling to get it in the game and they needed 24 extra hours, that's kind of nuts. Does anyone miss demolition spawn traps? Oh, absolutely. I miss when game modes were there at launch. I miss different game modes. Lord. I was just thinking about this earlier, and by thinking about this earlier, I mean I've been talking about this shit for years. It never changes with COD, but it's, you know, I'm gonna keep saying it because I feel like almost no one else is, and it's crazy to me. One of the biggest like things with COD, we were talking about before about how when a new COD comes out, it feels like we're resetting our stats almost. I feel that same way, but with content. The amount of content that gets drip-fed over the course of 6 seasons that you get to play for like 4 months, and then it gets deleted again, and it might actually come back in that game later, but it won't be for another like 7 months again. Is just too much. I don't know. Like, I want to go through and see how many times post-launch they've added One in the Chamber to this game. You know, it's a game mode that was there at launch at BO1. I think it was even there at launch at BO2 as well, right? It would have to be, right? They didn't even make any... Oh, boy. But yet it feels like it should be expected now to be in every game. Like, it has to be a thing that, like, the devs, they know how to make One in the Chamber. It exists on this new engine. Just include it. Same thing with, like, most party modes. Like I feel like there's no excuse to not launch with party modes. And I feel the exact same way. MW3 finally brought back Demo and CTF. And when they did, they brought those in and Escort. Big fan of Escort modes as well, if you're new to the channel. Those 3 game modes breathe so much life into that game for me. And that was in, like, Season 5, I think? Season 4 or 5? It's crazy to me that, like, we're still launching. Right now, we're still... This current mosh pit that we're playing in the beta for this new game... It's kill confirmed, it's domination, it's demo, it's hardpoint, and it's TDM. It's the same 4 fucking modes. Like I want some variety in here, man. Although, to be fair, I believe they're adding the new mode. I don't remember what it was called.
Triggering scout pulse.
But the uplink-esque mode that they were talking about, I believe that's going to be in the beta. I don't think they announced when it's coming. Yeah, overload. Thank you. Yeah, I believe that's coming soon, like in the beta, and I'm really looking forward to it because again, it's something new. Ooh, this RCXD is strange. Controls a little boaty. Interesting. Definitely different than BO6. Overload should be in soon. I hope so. Honestly, I don't think a yearly franchise needs a seasonal model. Games like Destiny 2 can get away with it because last time the engine was updated was 2019. It's weird because I don't know. COD is a yearly game, but I feel like with the COD HQ app, they almost don't want it to be. Like they want it to be this like this almost like subscription service. Like the way that I look at COD genuinely, and again, like part of this is skewed because you know, I make content in it. This like I make the money back from buying the game. It's tax deductible, you know. But like I look at COD as a subscription service that I pay $70 a year for, and you know, and once a year it gets refreshed, kind of. And so, like, in that way, like, I kind of like seasonal content with it. You know, it keeps it fresh the entire year. I think the game is worth the money. It's tough to say because, you know, we're playing such a small part of it right now. I do think that, like, there's plenty here. What I'll say, you know, it's tough. I usually say get a month of Game Pass and play it, and if at the end of that month you still want to, like, play it, then you know, shell out the $70 for it. But now the Game Pass is $30 a month. That might not even be a fucking viable option, not gonna lie. I would say definitely play the beta yourself and, you know, make that determination. I can't say for you. For me, I'm enjoying it enough that I would buy the real game if I didn't already need to purchase the full game to get into it. But that's just me, you know. They have COD Mobile, why not COD Console? Facts. What's going on, Matsuki? How's the movement? Better than I thought it would be. I was really concerned that the wall jump would go crazy, but it's actually not. It's actually not that great. It's used way less in gunfights, and even in like regular traversal than I thought it would be. It's more so just like an extension to your mount, kind of. Like, let me here. I think I can do it right up here. If you know what? Here, I'll do it right here actually. Like in order to mantle that, you have to kind of boop boop. That's where it's useful, you know. And something like this, you know. Damn it. By the way, you can cancel Game Pass partway through and get your money back. Oh, then that works out too. I also don't know if Game Pass is still offering, like, you know, your first month for like 99 cents or whatever that is. I think regardless though, there's some stipulations about COD, especially this year. It's weird, man. If COD Pass is supposedly profitable, like they say that it is, then I feel like they shouldn't be trying to cut all these fucking corners constantly. I don't know.
Skewer release detected.
Heard somewhere you could strafe while mounted again. I haven't even tried mounting. Let's see. Oh, shoot, you can. It's very slow, though. I think Vanguard was faster. Oh, by the way, some people were saying that this was hijacked back here. I think this is actually Lifeline from BO6, right? Was it called Riviera Rogue? That sounds right, and the layout seems to match. But a little Easter egg for you. Hijacked will be in the game, though. Hijacked is confirmed at launch, but it's obviously it's its own map. Yes, the lifeline boat. Damn, when I get like caught up with chat, I am surprised at just how quickly the delay is now between like streaming and like we can have real conversations. This is great. Just joined the stream. Huge fan of your content. It's extremely entertaining. And I appreciate the originality. Hey, I appreciate that, professional procrastinator. We got plenty more content coming up. That said, I have nothing in the pipeline right now because I want to. I'll probably end up making a beta video. I don't fully know what the angle is, but I'm gonna make some kind of beta video. I do one every year. But as my content's changed, I don't know. I don't fully know how to do it this year. Oh shoot, I've been recording for 2 hours. I'm gonna stop that and start a new one. I didn't play Black Ops 6 because of the maps. Hoping BO7 is better. Nostalgia bait's getting me this year. Hey, well, so for what it's worth, the maps so far, 1,000% better. That said, disclaimer, there's only 3 maps currently in the beta. There will be a total of 6, I believe, of 16 in the game. With BO6, it was kind of a bait and switch also because a lot of the maps were just way too fucking small. But a lot of those maps, with the exception of like Babylon, weren't really in the beta. I guess Scud was actually Scud, which again, everyone says that Scud isn't a small map. To me, it's like on the smaller side. Same thing with Derelict. I guess I don't know. Where I'm headed with that is just because 3 maps here are really good doesn't mean that like the rest aren't gonna be dog shit. But it does at least show that at the very least there's 3 solid maps. Well, love to see some zombies content from you, if that's a mode you enjoy. I do really like zombies. I'm a big, like, old zombies head. Like BO1, BO2. Modern zombies really hasn't done it for me in a while, except for actually BO6 zombies. I started just, like, grinding out,
Domination.
instead of multiplayer for most of my, like, events in BO6, I've just been playing zombies. I've been having a ton of fun there. Maybe if there's some content that you know, would be good there. I'm always concerned because it feels like generally, at least when I stream,
Zone Charlie locked down.
if I stream, you know,
Lead is ours.
an old COD game, you know, like revisiting BO2 or something, the second I switch to zombies, I notice everybody leaves. So I'm a little scared to make a video that's all zombies and it just bomb. But maybe. Like, I think one idea I've had for like a while is talking about like zombie starting rooms. I don't fully know the angle there,
We're losing Alpha.
but I think it'd be fun to like go through every single starting room in zombies history or something like that. I don't know.
We lost A. Losing Bravo.
That community is also like very, I don't know, defined. I feel like I don't know. It's intimidating trying to like enter the zombies community. I guess I'm not really in the multiplayer community either. Who the hell knows? But I just feel like there's an information gap. Like I'm gonna say something and then like a million zombies people are gonna be like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? That's not real. I don't know. This map actually kind of reminds me of Emergency from MW23. You got these like
Zone Alpha captured.
autopsy tables, maybe? That might be the right word for it. It is a bit bigger though than Emergency, and the layout isn't like crazy similar. Oh, there is a guy there. Okay, I was like, did that guy? Did his controller die? Why the fuck did he just go AFK?
Objectives locked down. Hold the enemy back.
Oh, do I just have a ammo box? That's lame. Let me change that.
We lost C.
What else we got here? Oh, active camo! Fuck yeah, dude, I gotta try that shit. Alright, someone remind me to actually try the active camo. What? 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 Okay, I'm good. What team are you playing as? Right now I'm on the guild, I think. Yeah. I really like the announcer for the guild. I mentioned it at the top of the stream, and then I never, like, called it out, at least when I started being... when I started playing as the guild. But I really like the announcer here.
The very designating
Get down.
Whoopsie. Oh, Lord. I'm, dip on out of here. Is there...
Losing Bravo.
Fuck.
All locations under guild control.
One box challenge and all of those? I don't know that I'm going to become a challenge guy. I used to do, challenges back in the day. Back in, like, BO1 and BO2. That was, like, That was just, like, how you played zombies, I feel like. Like, there was no progression. I forgot that, like, BO1 zombies, BO2 zombies even, well, mostly BO1, there was no XP. There was no leveling system. BO2 had, like, a weird secret leveling system that, like, no one fully ever understood.
Taking A.
With, like, perma perks and, like, your icon changing. But, like, it wasn't until, I think it was, BO3 had XP, right?
Locations are secure. Maintain current posture.
But I think it was
Sewer link
separate.
detected.
I can't actually remember. What was BO3's progression separate from multiplayer?
Losing Alpha.
I feel like it wasn't even until, like, 4 and Cold War that there was, like, an actual grind to the whole game. BO3 had XP and Prestige. Okay, so it was BO3 then.
Losing B.
And so back then, like in BO1, the way that you just played that game with your friends was like, all right, one box challenge. Okay, you know, we would have we had a wheel that we would spin, full of different restrictions, and everyone would go up and spin it, and someone would get like shotguns only, and then someone else would get like, you know, have to play on Southpaw or something, or. There was one always on the list that, like, never actually was, like, good. Like, it was never fun, and it was, like, you had to mute your mic. Like you couldn't actually communicate in game. And if anyone ever got that, it was always, like, all right, man, we're not even hanging out anymore. This is frustrating. But it was fun.
Locking down Bravo.
I wonder if the new, like, relic system and cursed mode
Taking B.
will, like, hit on that vibe at all again. You know, we'll see, I guess. But I am excited for zombies. We'll just have to see what the post-launch looks like, because one complaint that I've had about modern zombies for a while has been that.
Lockdown. Hold the enemy
So
back.
let me back up. Old school zombies, in general, their like philosophy was super simple core mechanics. Super simple. You start with a pistol. You get some guns as you go. You can level up those guns, right, with the pack-a-punch. You can increase damage, I should say. And you can buy up to 4 perks that are located around the map. That was about it, as far as core mechanics. Then each map would add map-specific mechanics, and that's kind of where the depth was. You know, you had something like Mob of the Dead's Afterlife system made that map completely different than like Origins that was based around building these stabs, right? Compared to Buried with Arthur, the little NPC guy that would like help or hurt you, right? Each map kind of had like really unique mechanics to it, on top of these base, simple, easy to learn, almost tough to master, but not really, you know, foundation. But it feels like now, Modern Zombies is built on like a way more complicated system with armor, with rarities, with salvage and buying it, like workbenches and shit like that, exfil. And because of that, they've like dumbed down, like each map for the most part feels like the same. You have some standouts. I think the why can I not think of the first map in BO6 right now? I'm blanking on the island map. Terminus. Wait. Is Terminus? Is that the name of it? Am I crazy? Fuck. The island map. You know, you had the boat and all of that. Very, very unique concept. But I felt like after that map, they all kind of blended together in terms of like gameplay. Yeah, it is Terminus. Okay, for some reason that sounded wrong. They kind of all blended together after that gameplay-wise, right? Where like Liberty Falls, the Tomb, Citadel. Citadel had the sword quest, I guess. And then the mansion one that I love, but I can never remember the fucking name of. Shattered Veil. Kind of just like felt standard. I don't want the same thing to happen again, right? This first map, Ashes of the Damned, looks fucking incredible. I love the car, the fog mechanic. Like, it seems like there's a lot of map-specific mechanics to it. But my fear is that that's only going to be one map again, and that the rest of the DLC is just going to be a bunch of smaller shit. I hope that's not the case, but I feel like it might be. That's kind of my hang-up on zombies in modern days. Curse mode came so close, but they still can't make a mode detached from Warzone. What in what ways do you think it's so close? Because like I do agree, it does feel a little like you need to unlock it with like these different like relics. Like it seems like at first you can still buy whatever perks you want, and you can do you know, whatever. I think armor is still there, but then you gradually unlock more and more relics, which get you that classic mode kind of. Hey, what's going on, Dave? When we zombieing tomorrow? You wanna do some zombies? Zombies drops tomorrow. For today, multiplayers, or for today, zombie.
Team deathmatch.
I'm gonna take that again. For today, the beta is just multiplayer. Zombies drops tomorrow. So I'm down to do some zombies tomorrow if you want. Oh, remember the cloak ability? Yes, you're right. I earned it last time. I didn't actually use it. Hell yeah, zombies! Hell yo, zombies will Dave tomorrow. Perfect. That's what I. Hell yeah, Dave will zombies tomorrow. Is today Friday? No, today's Thursday. Fuck, dude. This whole week has been off. So the armor system, weapon rarity, craftables are all the same, just locked behind relics. So it's just like a roguelike spin on modern. Yeah, I gotta actually play it. I'm just happy though that like the classic perk system is back and the starting pistol is back. I'm with you. I really don't like weapon rarities, and I also don't like armor. I don't know if you said that or not, actually. Craftables. I gotta see the specifics of it. I'm hopeful, I guess. My people, me, will contact your people, you. Oh, actually, Dave, I do have people now. You are gonna have to contact my people. In your phone, it'll be my number, but just know that the person on the other side is not me. It's gonna be my people. Same thing with Discord is no longer. It's actually my people run that now. So yeah, just like when you refer to me when texting me, quote unquote, just refer to me as like Austin in the third person. You know, if you know, I'd appreciate it. I mean, my people would appreciate it. I thought relics were like Halo skulls. I think Extinction and Ghost had that. That's kind of the vibe that I was getting off of it. Where like you collect them on later.
Black Ops took the lead.
I just think that a lot of the relics are the same restrictions that like you had in classic mode, right? Like one of the skulls, one of the relics is, you know, you can't have more than 4 perks. Or another relic is something having to do with armor. I don't fully remember what it was. But they haven't really like gone into too much detail. Unlike in multiplayer, I really like that they're holding some of their cards like closer to their chest with zombies. Because I feel like zombies is one of those things I want to experience. Like day one, like in map for the first time, if that makes any sense. and it seems like they're kind of allowing us to do that. I think actually, I'm sorry, I read it before, but I don't think I read it aloud. Someone asked if I could play as Richtofen. You actually can't play as those characters yet in the game. I think a big part of that is because they don't want people taking them into zombies and like getting that experience yet. I think they want to save some of that, which is a little strange. Like, I don't know. But I do appreciate at least the sentiment behind it. And so, like, I get why they aren't, like, breaking down every single relic in Cursed or anything like that. Got your beta code? Hell yeah, Matsuki. Right on. Do you need to download the COD Hub for the beta, or is it a separate application? I believe it's on the COD Hub. Because I didn't download anything new. I literally just hit update on my COD HQ, and it went. So that's been my experience. I don't know. It's so strange with COD now. Like it feels like everyone's experience is different with just downloading the fucking game. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm seeing other people say COD Hub. So I would trust chat more than myself here. Wish me luck. The BO7 beta is my first proper time playing COD. Yo, what a time to jump on. People saying COD is dead. It's more alive than ever. I think I'll have a good time. Like, this isn't this game is fun, and I think most people, even that are like critical of this game, aren't saying that this game is like bad. A lot of the criticism of this game is just that it's the same as last year. Which, by the way, like everyone said at COD Next last year that BO6 was the greatest fucking game ever. Do we not remember this? People loved, like, the core systems of BO6. It was really just the post-launch and the maps that people hated. And here, post-launch isn't, like, a factor quite yet. And maps seem to be better. So, you know. I don't know. Take that for whatever it's worth. This feels so different to me. Oh, no, I agree. That isn't my, like stance. But the biggest criticism against the game, though, is that it's a BO6.5, which... I said this on Twitter. By the way, follow me on Twitter if you want. At Replay Mode YT, I think. Might be in the description. Who the hell knows? I'm awful with, like, getting people to follow me on Twitter. Is this a... No. What the hell was I just saying? Oh. Every Call of Duty is going to look like another Call of Duty. Like, that's just how franchises work. That's how a sequel works. It's like sitting down for the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie and complaining that there are pirates in it. Like, when you pick up GTA 6, it's going to look similar to GTA 5. You're gonna be controlling the guy stealing a car. like I see people posting clips of like BO6 and BO7 next to each other, and like, yeah, they're similar in that you're shooting someone in front of you. You could put that next to any Call of Duty though, man, and like it looks like I don't think this game looks any more similar to BO6 than it does to like whatever. Than it does to like BO4. You know? I don't know. It's a pretty good video on map shrinkflation. I don't know if you've seen it, Replay Mode. Yeah, people have been sending it to me all the time. I don't know why. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but yeah. It keeps popping up on my feed. I keep getting comments that people are leaving on that video for some reason in my inbox. It's strange. Morale is just low COD cycle. Or yeah, in COD cycle. Yeah, this particular rotation feels especially low morale-wise. I think because of Battlefield. Because of Battlefield, and also, again, because Black Ops 7 is just, like, it's a crazy high number. Like 7. and it's right off after Black Ops 6. Like it's you know, I'm not I don't know. The idea that BO6 and BO7 come out 1 year apart, that is, to be fair, that is not something that should be happening. Like, there should have been time in between. Like, I don't want to misconstrue and say, you know, like this should be every year. Like, there really should have been, I think, a year in between, you know. But, oh no, we lost.
Strategic misalignment.
But I think because of a lot of those reasons, people are just primed to hate it. Can you get rid of the health bar up top? Yeah. You're talking about over the players' names? That's a toggle you can turn off.
Hostile cluster. Get down.
As much as I like Modern Warfare and Black Ops, we really need another active sub-series. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think especially BO7, we'll see what the campaign is like, but there has been nothing that the that like the Black Ops campaign has done since like BO2 that has felt necessary. Like, there's not been a story worth being told since then. Cold War didn't need to exist. BO6 didn't need to exist. BO7, I'm willing to bet, will not need to exist. Just from like a storytelling perspective. And at the end of the day, the Black Ops and Modern Warfare like subtitle, the sub-series, like realistically, that only should apply to like the story, to the campaign. Like this game, it could be the exact same game and just called anything else. And I think people would like it a bit more, to be honest. Let me back out. Let me start like going through classes a bit more here. Oh, I unlocked wildcards? I thought that was at 15. Oh, maybe it was 14. Gunfighter and perk greed. Interesting. So I've been judging from the blog post, it seems like also we're getting a bunch of the wild cards that were added post launch in BO6 here. So like Fly Swatter, which lets you take a launcher instead of your melee, which is really good. I really like it. High Roller, I believe, is there too, which gives you a 4th score streak. And also a new one, which I don't think is going to be in the beta. It probably should be, which is Specialist, which isn't really new, but it's new for like the wild card slot. And Specialist is like old school Specialist, like MW3. You can trade your score streaks in for perks. So now every like 2 or 3 kills, you get a new perk until I think it's 12 kills. And then once you hit 12 kills, you unlock every perk in the game. Just solid. Really, really glad they're finally bringing that back. I think it was actually back in 2019, but I think that was the last time that we saw it. I'm going to stick with this M8. Honestly, like, let me see. Yeah, I'll do a sight. Honestly, no. Let me not. I don't want to use a sight because I feel like it erases a bit of the personality of the gun. And right now, I kind of want to learn the personality of the gun. You know, I want to get to know the gun a little bit here. Fast mag? Nah. Rear grip? I'm just putting shit on because I only have like 1 of each right now. Laser visible. I don't like that. Buffer springs. Yeah, I'll do some recoil control. It's 5 perks or 5 attachments. Yeah, it seems to be like the same system. Oh wait, can I customize? Is there? Nope. Can't customize in the beta. All right. I will also say, if in case you haven't heard, also, weapon builds are getting a really cool new feature. Where now when you build a weapon, this isn't available in the beta, but it will be on actual release. Every time that you build a weapon, it'll give you a code at the top that someone can take and put into their game. Just type in their code, and it'll pop in. It'll give them your build, which is fucking phenomenal. Love that. It'll make those meta videos so much like easier to like actually, you know, it'll be so much easier to share builds back and forth, I think. And I believe they also said that functionality was going to work in kill cams too. So if you're just getting like housed by someone on the other team, then you can just see right there their build and copy it and just take it for yourself, which is fucking great. I love it. Oh, I got a new pistol. Oh, I didn't get a new pistol, but there is one other pistol. There's also a launcher in this, the Arc. Very interesting. Very cool. I kind of feel like melee weapons should carry forward. What do y'all think? Just like in general. This thing also doesn't even like look like a melee weapon to me. Like, what the fuck? Is it a baton, I guess? It's like a future baton. I still didn't try my active camo. God damn it. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna try out this pinpoint grenade. Ghost is at 17. Alright, I'll get that soon then. I'll stick with Gung Ho, I think. Blast Link. Your explosive damage marks enemies on your mini-map. Grant this to benefit all allies. Earn score. Okay, interesting. Fast hands. I kind of want fast hands, though. Tracker is usually what I go with. Bankroll. I like bankroll. I want to finally get a dog, honestly. I think I'm going to do that. Now let's jump back in. We able to see little Timmy's cracked sniper build in this game? We'll have to see. I haven't actually sniped in this game yet. I'll have to see how it is. I feel like Black Ops games usually don't have crazy good sniping. I might just pull that out of my ass. I'm trying to think though. I feel like BO1 wasn't great. Said on Twitter since the account since they accounted the zombies E's. Oh yeah. The zombies Easter egg skins would carry forward. Oh, you probably said I said that on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they could have been a lot more selective with the carry forward. Like I agree. I would rather them keep everything out than everything in. But I feel like there was definitely a happier medium, right? That they could have gotten to. That's where I'm at, though. Our code's random IDs are constructed from a loadout, because they'll be running whatever code has profanity. No, it's all randomly generated. It's just numbers.
They know we're here. Go loud, Black Ops.
I always associate Treyarch with strong shotties and weak snipers. I can see that. Oh, shoot. Honestly, though, maybe it's just like the old head in me.
We got the
But
now we have to keep it.
I kind of associate both with Infinity Ward. And I associate both with MW2. Chuck this. See what that's all about. Oh, shoot. That's what it looks like? It straight up gives you, like, wall hacks when you latch onto someone. Oh, my God. That's powerful as fuck. I need to be on that when I get stuck next time. But what do the numbers mean? Mason, what do the numbers mean? We are... Why are we, like, all on this fucking lane here?
The guild reclaimed the lead. Damn it, lost the lead.
Yeah, something... It just feels too cheesy, this announcer here. No disrespect to the actor, but... Feels a little bit too, like, paintball. Austin, you said we need another sub-series for COD. What would you pick if you had to? If you woke up tomorrow and they kidnap you and put you in a chair, come with a new COD. I'd like to see a version of COD Ghosts that was how it was pitched. Which was this, like, scrappy underdog kind of vibe. This, like, I'd like something more grounded for sure. I don't think that, like, we need to be, you know, fucking tier 1 operators, you know, globetrotting and saving presidents' daughters and shit. But I think like something like some kind of like a resistance based game or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think like a Far Cry 6 type story. Or like honestly like probably most fucking Far Cries. Far Cry 4 maybe. I'd also like to see some, like, I just like any kind of, I really like the scrapped together aesthetic. The, like, duct tape, fucking broken weapons vibe. I think that's what I would want to see. Like, you know, our whatever country we're fighting as, we're on the back foot. Maybe it is U.S. Maybe it's like the U.S. has been invaded by a fucking unnamed force. You know, it's a home front type situation. I think that would be cool. The guy is still up there. Did they get him? I guess he did. Oh, fuck, I'm jammed. Alright. What does the 6'7" mean, Mason? God. The plot better not be they're in a simulation, and I gotta read a comic book for the ending. God. That fucking comic book. No, I don't think they'll do that again. But I will say, I do feel like most of the campaign is going to be taking place in people's heads, though. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Which, hey, you know what? It's trying something new.
Skewer incoming.
It's trying something new. I'm going in with an open mind. It's not quite Call of Duty, but you know. One of my favorite COD campaigns of all time, Infinite Warfare. A lot of people kind of counted that game out because it was quote unquote not COD, you know, or whatever, and I'm not even gonna argue on that, but that campaign I thought was really solid. If it just didn't have, like, if it wasn't called Call of Duty, I would still have enjoyed it. I still would have bought that and really enjoyed that game. So maybe. So maybe the campaign this year could just be another one of those where it's like it's a strange take on COD, but it's overall like a solid game. I think. I hope. All right, I've got to have my active camo by now, right? All right, we're gonna try it. Activating camo now. Fuck. I assumed that it made me visible again when I got hit with the fucking drones. I don't like the drones, not gonna lie. They're just annoying.
Hostiles released a skewer.
Oops. Ah! That guy just loves it up there. Black Ops cast really needs some meditation exercises. Yeah, the final boss is just a therapist. That's kind of what I think it is. I think it is literally like them going through their own inner demons. I'm just glad though that Michael Rooker's back as Harper. I was really afraid that we were never gonna get any like named actors back again after they seemingly couldn't afford the original Alex Mason. Why am I blanking on his name now? Sam Wentworth? Wentworth? Sam something worth. Shit. He's an Avatar. The blue people one. So he's got that Avatar money. They probably just couldn't afford him. But also, like, Michael Rooker? Y'all can afford Michael Rooker? Alright, I really want this fucking dog. I'm 4 kills off. Come on. He's gonna take that tag, right? Oh, I still got points for the tag. Oh, no. Look at that. There's a fucking... I said I want the dog. And the dog came. He came for me. I'm running. I'm too close to a dog of my own. I can't pet that one. God damn it. Alright, see you, Dave. Thanks for coming out. I'll talk to you tomorrow. What's your Black Ops ranking? Mine is BO1, World at War, BO2, everything else. It's always tough, those questions, because there's so much to a COD. Like, we talking story? We talking multiplayer? We talking zombies? We talking, like, overall aesthetic? Because, I gotta say, BO1, I think, is winning in all of those categories. Maybe not aesthetic. But I think BO1 had the best story. Had the best zombies. I know that people say BO3 is like the definitive zombies, and like I agree. but a lot of what makes that game so good now is the fucking BO1 maps. I'm not, like...
System compromised.
It's a hot take, but it's a hot take that I stand by, and I've said it a million times. Black Ops 3 Zombies, the original maps, has like 2 good ones, and the rest are dog shit. Der Eisendrock is solid, and Garad is okay, but just not the Easter egg. Or at least I think I played it. I think it actually got patched by now, but at the time at least, Garad was like, it was an okay map that the Easter egg just sucked ass on. And I think the reason that so many people look back on BO3 as like the best fucking zombies game ever is because Zombies Chronicles. And what maps are all over Zombies Chronicles? Black Ops 1 maps. Ergo, Black Ops 1 had the best zombies. And that's all I'll say. Fell in love with zombies. World of War is incredible. Black Ops was fun. It just got too complicated gameplay, story and gameplay wise. Yeah, I think it's like it's gotten a bit better in modern-ish times. Like I mean, I was saying before, like rarities and armor. It's like a lot to micromanage. I still think though, like it's a better better system now than like BO4 for me. Which of your videos is your favorite? Feel like you've done your best on? Oh shit, I don't know. Excuse me, by the way, I just burped directly into the mic. Yeah, I'm playing with SpongeBob and I need a beer.
Team deathmatch. Neutralize all threats.
My favorite video? I don't know. I'd have to look at my videos. To the point where, like, after I make one, I just kind of, like, forget about it. I will say one video that I really liked that didn't get, like, a ton of attention was my custom games one. Shit. It's because after the COD maps shrinkflation video kind of blew up a bit, I kind of treated that the custom games one as like a sequel-ish to it, in that it had like a similar message in the end. I think just less people care about it, you know? Didn't quite hit the same heights. I was really proud of that video though. By the time I flank this guy, he's gonna be gone. He's gone. It's just TDM though, right? Kill confirmed is apparently the way to go if you want kill streaks, by the way. Maybe it's always been that way, but it feels like especially the case here. Level 10. All right, so you do level up decently quick. Good lord. You can make a map predictions video for this game like BO6. I don't know. I was thinking about it. So with BO6 we had top downs. We had tac maps.
We've claimed the lead. Widen the gap.
I don't think we're gonna get tac maps for these. But maybe I can based off just like images, right? Should I do that? Maybe. I don't know.
Our lead has been stolen.
I need a multiplayer casual mode ASAP. This is miserable. Really? You're not having a good time with it? Have you been hitting like super sweats? It's good, but man, I'm so done with sweating in MP. Damn, that's a shame. I haven't had that I haven't had that crazy of an experience myself. Hey, what's going on, Dokes? Not gonna lie, as much as I love shotguns, I hope they're awful like they usually are, so I don't have the urge to get this COD. Oh man, where were you around before when we were trying out the charge up shotgun? I will say though, on the topic of sweats, today is probably the most sweaty it's gonna be, to be fair. Oh, here, let's try out the shotgun again then. So this is the Breacher. Lovely gun. I think it's the only shotgun in the game right now. I think there's going to be at least 2 on launch, possibly 3. But what's cool is that... Hold on. Okay. That was not the cool part. What's cool is, if you hold down, you'll see it charges up. And now I have Gung Ho on, so I can also sprint once it's charged. So now I'm holding the right trigger right now, just sprinting with it. And it's just boink, boink. It's super fucking powerful. Especially with Gung Ho, because now you can just run around like it's fucking Doom. It's great. Where did this guy go? Oh, I think someone got him.
Skewer release detected.
Oh, all my dudes are...
Enemy UAV detected.
Is that someone coming? Hold on. There we go. It's a little bit, you know, you gotta be a little tactical with it. I mean, it is a shotgun after all, but... Are you having fun? I'm having fun. And hey, you know, that's all that matters sometimes. I can feel Blame Truth's video saying BF6 killed COD 7 or BO7 and killed my grandma, shit like that. Dude, I don't... The only time I ever hear about Blame Truth anymore is when people show up in my chat to talk about how he's just still doing the same shit. Hot take, BF6 is extremely just okay. I don't get the hype at all, having played the beta. I'm trying to think. I kind of agree. Like, so it's not incredible, right? I don't think it's like redefining what it means to be a first-person shooter or anything. I think really what a big part of it is that like it's a return. It feels like coming home in a way. I don't know how else to describe it, but I think that's what people are feeling toward BO6, or I'm sorry, BF6. It's like a sense of like we're back, you know? It's not like anything crazy new.
Deploy skewer in my AO.
Incoming flashback.
Oh,
He might be shooting.
not enough pellets on that one.
Stun incoming.
Oh, I should also mention, because this gun reminds me of it, they did also say that weekly challenges are coming to this game, similar to MW3, with kind of gun-changing attachments, similar to like aftermarket parts. They didn't call them aftermarket parts, but they described them
Release skewer on mission.
as like gun-changing or something like that, which read to me like aftermarket parts. So I'm looking forward to some like crazy, different weapon builds and shit in here, similar to this gun. It's really fun. It's a really cool idea. Charge function of the M10 reminds me of the Duality from Destiny 2, where it's a spread shotgun when hip firing. Oh, and it's slug and ADS. There's a gun in COD that does that too. Was it the S12? Shit. I don't remember what gun it was. But what you're describing was definitely in COD at some point too. Blame Truth is an S tier rage baiter. Hey man, he's making that bag, I guess. Fuck. I don't know. On BO6, the shotguns were tragically awful. MW3 mixed bag, but overall meh. 22 is absolute peak of COD shotguns. Really, I never got too much into shotguns to really have like a good take on it. Oh, there's a cat trying to get in my office here. I'm hearing movement. I'm like, what the fuck? Did I lock one in here? Do you allow me to bully people using Tac Sprinter? I just phased Scope and Merc, and Scope allowed everyone. I just need your permission. What do you mean by bully people using Tac Sprinter? Just like actually use it? I mean, go for it, man. I don't know. Oh, KSG. That might be what it is. The slug ADS one. I don't know if I'm tricking myself, and I'm not willing to reinstall BO6 to find out the Omni movement here feels a little smoother here. I can try doing like a comparison, maybe. I don't know. But it definitely feels like a tad slower, but I don't know how much of that is the actual movement and how much of it is the maps. Because I do feel like the maps are just like wider here. They feel more, you got more room to breathe.
Domination. Move in and
Oh,
execute
you know what? Let me start using some other guns again. I started using the Raiden, I think, for like 10 seconds, but the recoil on it's crazy, dude. I don't like the iron sights.
Charlie secured.
Let me see if I can let's see if I can get a few kills with it to get a like a red dot or something.
Losing B.
I feel like I'm moving real fast with it. Probably just I don't have gung ho on and I'm not charging a shotgun at all times. Oh, you know, you just gotta do hit fire, I guess, with
Bravo
it.
is ours. We've lost Charlie.
Honestly, so now we're like, I don't know, 2 hours in the stream or something like that. Maybe more, actually. Fuck, 3 hours? Damn. I don't know that I have the same complaints about automatic doors. Oh. I thought that would be invisible. I wanted to become invisible. No. I may have gotten used to the invisible doors or the automatic doors. It could just be I'm very adaptable as like a person.
Losing Alpha.
Shit.
Losing Bravo. Locking down Charlie. Bravo lost.
I never seem to have quite as much grief with the SBMM as some folks. My main issue right now is the maps. They feel very bland and samey. And there's so much visual clutter. Really? I don't agree with that at all. I think visibility is solid.
Securing B.
At least on this map might be a little bit cluttered. But definitely exposure, I think visibility is solid. Size is also good on that one. And the guild, I think even visibility is good. I think here you maybe there's like a bit like on the outside area. I don't know. I will say though, like I do agree. I feel like SBMM is like the boogeyman for everybody. Like they just blame everything on SBMM.
A.
And so that's why, at least for me, I feel like I'm not as like constantly affected by it. Could just be that I'm bad, right? It's very, very much possible. But oh, it's a cluster. So a cluster you don't cook, I guess. It cooks for you.
Securing C.
All right, hitting C.
Locking down Charlie.
Excuse me. There we go. There we go. One moment, y'all. What is this? Hit someone with a EMP. Damn it.
Securing Charlie.
Let me get the scout pulse. I gotta start like actually using them to get overclocks. I don't know how much, like how many scout pulses do you need to get the overclock? Is it like 50? Is it 100? Is it XP based? Do I need to get a scout pulse and get some kills? I'm not entirely sure on that yet. But I do want to fuck with the overclocks a bit.
Losing B.
The orange parts of the UI look weird. The orange parts. Oh, yeah. It's definitely grown on me. At first, when I looked at it, I was like, "This is too out of left field." Like it looked like something out of like an old PS2 or PS3 game.
Securing B.
But I don't know. Quick question: what level do you unlock active camo? I don't know.
Bravo capture underway.
It's definitely before 14, because I'm 15 now and I've had it for a bit. My guess would be like 12. I'm not sure though, because I already unlocked it. It probably won't tell me.
Viewer release detected.
You're not huge on the UI right now. That's fair. I just appreciate that it's something different.
We lost all zones. Locking down Bravo. Taking C.
Damn.
Bravo zone secure.
I like the automatic doors, which I didn't expect.
Taking all
I
zones.
expected to like them, and I kind of
Hostile
don't.
secure inbound. Taking A.
Like I said, I'm going back on that opinion a little bit, but I do feel like there's just too many of them.
Put on those securing target
We
zones.
locked down A.
Like, I don't know that every fucking doorway needs to have an automatic door. Especially not on every map. You know, when you said it reminded you of PS3 era, that kind of reframed it for me. I can respect that it's different and unique. Like, it feels like a retro...
Skewer release detected.
What is the word for it? Like a retro sci-fi? Like,
Authorizing skewer flight.
We lost B.
I don't know. Like what people back then thought the future would be like, you know? Mass Effect type? Maybe. Very late 2000s. Yeah, like 2008.
Zone hot spotted.
This game screams financial crisis, that's for sure.
Bravo capture underway.
Capture in progress.
Securing C.
I don't even know what happened.
Ours. Losing A.
The right-hand side of the UI reminds me of touch control UI for mobile games. Yes! Oh my god, it does.
Losing Alpha.
Absolutely. Which, by the way, I will say,
Losing A.
I mean, so it's functional, right? Like I feel like it's readable.
Skewer release
So like
detected.
this isn't really like a complaint. I don't think it's like taking anything away. But it's something I've noticed in like COD UIs lately. And by lately I mean like the last like 10 years. It's that they love putting a picture of the gun right there. As if I don't know what gun I'm holding. Or rather as if that's going to like tell me what gun I'm holding, right?
Losing Bravo.
Like, I'm looking at the fucking thing. If I don't know what gun that is in my hands, the words are there. I can read them. I don't know what, like, the picture is going to do to me, you know? Or do for me. Retrofuturism? That maybe. I haven't heard that before, but it's possible that's, like, the actual phrase for it.
We're losing Alpha.
Spread your wings, mate. Don't paint yourself into the COD corner. I don't know that I painted myself into a COD corner. I'm playing Call of Duty. I don't think it's that deep. That said, like I'm looking to expand my content a bit in this coming year. I'm hoping to make a video too in Battlefield once that drops.
Taking C.
We'll see how it does though. UI both bland and inconsistent. Circles on the right, squares on the left. Clearly influenced by trends, but not actually applying it to the full UI philosophy. It's front-end developer annoys me. It's an interesting perspective.
Skewer release detected.
Well, so I think when you say squares on the left, I don't know what default is, at least for the mini-map.
Securing Charlie.
But you can choose between square and round mini-map.
Coming pinpoint grenade.
I just don't like round mini-map. So it's possible that that's a user choice, you know. Let's see. Love to see BF coverage. I wouldn't say coverage, to be fair.
Hostile skewer inbound.
I don't think no one should be watching my videos or my streams for like actual like news or real information.
Securing B.
I'll definitely make some hopefully funny videos in Battlefield. We'll see.
Charlie. We control B.
Oh shit. I just don't want to force it, you know? I don't want to just be like, Battlefield's coming out, I gotta come up with a banger, I gotta come up with a concept. I want to be more like, you know, I'm enjoying Battlefield. Let me, you know, I'm enjoying Battlefield. I came up with a banger concept, let's do it, you know? I don't want to force anything, that's all. Same with menus. There was a massive trend in cursor menus in the 2010s. Oh god, and they ran with it, but without taking advantage of the free cursor. It's just a mess of buttons. Yeah, man, the cursor in general just doesn't like, I have yet to, just as a user, right? I have yet to ever get a game with a cursor UI on console that I've ever been like, this is better than if it was just D-pad, if it was just regular. Destiny did it well. I played Destiny. I didn't. Yeah, literally. Back-to-back comments. Destiny did it well. The Destiny style controller cursor sucks. Yeah, man, just on console, like, it just does it. It never works. I don't know. I really like the custom BO6 season roadmap stream. As a game design nerd, it tickled me. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, that was one of my favorite streams. I want to do more streams like that. I just don't have any good ideas. I don't know. I don't want to like do that exact idea again, but I think it'd be fun. I'm trying to. So we have like I don't know. Is it a month and a half to go before BO6? Or I'm sorry, before BO7 drops, right? It's the 14th. I'm trying to figure out my next like month's worth of content here. Because I got a million ideas, and like some of it is like, some of it's like really good to hit now. Some of it's really good to wait. Like I feel like a lot of like the classic COD stuff I've been doing, like the hijacked video and raid and like forgotten maps. I feel like that's all really good for like a month ago. But like right now, we're in the lead up to the next COD. I feel like I got some content I want to figure out how to like best do. I don't know. Last year I did what I called the first annual Dumb Call of Duty Skin Awards, in which I did a stream. I actually did, I think, 2 or 3 long-ass streams where I went through with y'all in chat, and we nominated 4 skins in each category that were from MW2 and MW3, I think. We like, I don't fully exactly remember what exactly we did, how exactly the process worked, but we came up with that on stream, and then I made the polls, and everybody in the community voted, and then I had a big video at the end of like that. I kind of want to do that again, but I don't know how to do it better, you know? Like, I feel like it might hit. I just don't know. Is there any like interest in that, I guess? Like, is anyone talking about COD skins anymore? I don't know.
Black Ops took the lead. Do not let them keep it.
Have you thought about doing a stream focused on looking at old leaks, what they got wrong and right? Oh, that's an interesting idea. That's a very interesting idea. That would be. I could think of. I could think on it. I'd have to find like a good angle, you know. I just wish that games that use that cursor for menu also include D-pad menu navigation. Being forced to use cursor, yeah, no, it's. I'm with you. What's almost more frustrating though is when they, when it's cursor, and they include the D-pad, but only like 90%. I'm playing Borderlands 4 right now, and I have no idea why. It's a, excuse me. It's a cursor UI, and you can use the D-pad for like most of it, But there's just certain options that you cannot get to using the D-pad. When you're in like your inventory state, you can go through your inventory no problem. But in the bottom right and left, there's like a button to bring up how much money you have, and I think also like maybe like your skill points. Or no, it's money and then your ammo. Which first of all, there's no reason for it to even be a button because you just click it and it just opens up there. It doesn't take up any extra space. It could just always be open and I'd be fine. Like that amount of information is okay. But for some reason you can't scroll or you can't like D-pad to it. You have to use the cursor, and it's just bizarre. It's a really bad system. And it's just annoying because now it's like, all right, well I have to use the fucking cursor because otherwise I'm gonna run into hurdles like that on every page. There's something that I'm not gonna be able to access. It's lame. It's dumb. I don't like it. I love BF4, but the UX is a mess. Yeah, man. The waypoint system is god awful. It's it's not great. SM2 is so clunky on console. Am I missing what SM2 is? Is that not the knockoff COD? I just fell for this. I keep falling for this. Saw some leaks about a few games on Twitter the other day, and some of them were so outlandish. It was super funny. Yeah, because a lot of the time leaks happen when stuff is like still very much in development. I mean, that's when usually leaks are. And then things change, right? It's leaked forever that like, Avalon was coming to COD. It was coming to Warzone. And then they pivoted, seemingly, and it kept getting pushed back, you know. Oh, Space Marine 2. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't played Space Marine. Some things are cursor accessible, some things are D-pad accessible. Oh, are there some that's only D-pad? That's funny. That's not good. When people thought Terminus was a Pirates Cove style island. Let's see. Some of that idea for pitching your own COD game would be cool. Oh, maybe. Yeah, like a, I feel like I've seen YouTube videos about this. Like they'll do a, almost a tier list, except slightly like different, I don't know, setup or layout. Of like, I want the movement from this COD, I want the setting of this COD. That could be cool. I just don't want to like go too far into like fan fiction, you know? Like, I don't know. Please someone stop me. Please someone pull the plug on the stream if I start doodling ghost fan art. What's your thoughts on Insurgency Sandstorm? Haven't played it. I've heard it's really good though. It's one of those games, I think I own it on Xbox or maybe on PC. Like, I got it like super discounted one time, and I just never got a chance to play through it. But I've heard the single player is solid. The thing is, the menu needs to be designed for a cursor for it to feel natural on console. COD used cursor but kept D-pad system. It was not a design choice, but a trend choice. I guess I'm having trouble coming up with a good. I'm having trouble finding a good example of a cursor UI on console done well. Because in my opinion, there's never been one that I've been like, this is better than a D-pad. It's just like, it doesn't, I can't find one. And so I don't know what the benefits of a cursor system is on console, if that makes any sense. I mean, I would assume that the benefit would be you can fit more things on the screen, right? For like some, something. That guy just didn't even see me. I don't know though. It was a weird thing. I'm just glad that it seems like we're starting to get away from like the big tiles approach, the big like mobile game fucking tap screen shit. You know, COD HQ isn't entirely just a fucking Netflix UI anymore. How's the gunsmith in the beta? I haven't noticed really any differences. Guns have a lot of levels. So I don't have a ton of attachments quite yet. And I've been trying to focus on, like, using different guns. So I haven't, like, really dug into it, you know? But just on a surface level, it seems pretty much the same as BO6. We've been going for 3 hours and change here. What level am I? I kind of wanted to hit max level today, which was 20. Am I close? I was 15 a few ago. Am I still 15? Honestly, 2019 and Cold War are the best UI of modern CODs. I agree. It depends on what you mean by modern COD, but I would put MWR in the ranking. Like, MWR, I think, had, like, the perfect system. Alright. We are level 16. We want to get to 20. Oh, yeah, yeah, the winner's circle is back. I forgot about that. Yeah. It is what it is. I don't hate it. It doesn't seem like it takes a long-ass time. Like, I feel like a lot of the time in, like, the betas, the winner's circle just takes, like, so fucking long. I feel like here, I haven't even been noticing it. Oh, shit, wait, there's daily challenges. I didn't even notice. LMG kills I need. And tactical equipment I need. Okay. You do that. Love your videos. Shit's hilarious. I appreciate that, man. Doesn't need it well, but it's all subjective in the end. Yeah, that's fair. Cursor takes part in the world building, so even if it doesn't hit the mark, it's an artistic choice. Okay. That makes sense to me. I just don't know that I would ever choose it as an artist. I don't know. To me, modern COD is anything from World War II to now. Okay. I really... So I put everything in... I have, like, different eras. I got Classic era, right, which is COD 1 through 3. Then we got Golden Age, which is COD 4 to Ghosts. Then we got Jetpack, AW to IW. MWR is kind of weird. Then we got some weird ones. I don't know wherever to put these two CODs. It's World War II and BO4. They're kind of like completely different fucking games from each other, but they're right next to each other and between two massive eras. That like they're just like in between. It's like the Badlands. And then you have Warzone era, which is Warzone, Cold War, Vanguard, and then Warzone 2 era, which is 22, 23, BO6, and now BO7. That's kind of just how I differentiate everything. I feel like those are like the big steps, for better or for worse, in the COD cycle. By the way, I love that when you are idle, the UI fades away again. It's a really nice feature. I think Cold War is the last one to do it. I can't fully remember. Oh, whoops. When does the beta end? The 8th. So it seems like this year, in past years, they did 2 weekends. They would do a weekend and then it would like go offline on like Tuesday and come back on Thursday. And then come back for, another weekend. This time, it's just 1 full week, basically. Came online today and it's going till next Wednesday. Has a perk system in BO7? It's basically exactly the same as BO6, except now they built out the specialty slot a bit more. So now, no matter what, basically, you're getting you're no matter what getting a specialty, really. And that specialty is dependent on the mixture of perks that you have. So right now I have red and blue perks, and so that gets me the scout perk. But if I were to change this red to a green, right, now I have this operative specialty that gives me something else. I don't actually know what the fuck happens if I did 3. Does that give me anything? No. I need exactly 2 of each. That's interesting. I kind of don't like that. Like, I think it's a hat on a hat. I keep saying it, but It's the best way I can put it. Let me see. A score streaks reduced for the beta seems limited, especially for BOT sequel. Oh yeah, probably. There's 11 streaks. I think there's more. I believe. Check the blog post. I think the blog post went through every single one. Yeah, the full game will have 21 streaks. Okay, man. Also, you're on it today. Yeah, I believe there's gonna be more. This right now, I think, is like the majority of the new ones and like the ones that you need, like UAV, RC, you know. But I think like a lot of the, like, again, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone in chat, but I believe a lot of like the weapon-based ones that they brought into BO6 will be here. They had a new one called the Grave Maker, which is a sniper rifle that can see through walls. But I believe like the Grim Reaper, the minigun, War Machine, I believe those are all in here, or they will be in here, and probably a few others that are currently missing. All right, we're gonna keep going here, I think, for a little bit. I'm gonna go get a drink though, because I mean, I got water, but who wants to drink water? So give me 1 second here. Perk system seems iterative, not innovative. Seems like they just innovated to innovate. Or rather, they iterated to iterate, I guess is maybe a better way to fit into your thing, Gary. Yeah, it feels like it was unnecessary, and they just did it to do it. All right, give me like 30 seconds here. BRB, y'all. Hello again. You guys are still here? Oh, nope, 0 viewers. Everyone left. Okay. All right, let's try to get to 20 as quickly as possible here. You want to speed run this shit. But yeah, perk system. Yeah. Oh, I've got a pistol with overkill. Wait, did I put overkill on? That's funny. Wait, hold on. What class was I using? I was trying the Raiden. All right, we're gonna do overkill, and we're gonna put maybe oh, Peacemaker. All right, or Peacekeeper. All right, we're gonna do this. Oh, I don't have any optics yet. Level 5. I'm level 4. Okay. Yo, opinion on so far? So far, it's pretty fun. I like it. There goes my phone. I don't know, man. This year is so weird because, like, oh, my stick came off. That's good.
Domination.
There we go. All right.
Safety's off. We're not here to make friends.
Here we go. Peacekeeper. Oh, I just flipped it to. How do we inspect in this game now?
Underway on Bravo.
There we go.
We've locked down A.
Peacekeeper. Oh, looking nice. Looking fresh.
Losing Bravo.
I don't like losing Bravo. It feels 2x defiant. God, that guy did not. That guy should have gotten that kill on me, man.
We lost B.
It's weird. I feel
Secure.
it could just be that I've been doing this for so long, man. I am enjoying this game. Don't get me wrong.
B
Like I
locked
just
down.
like it. There's a certain. It's like Christmas, okay? When you were a kid, Christmas morning was magical, right? Walk downstairs, oh my god, a fucking bike, hell yeah! You know, your family would come over.
You are incoming.
It was incredible.
Leads ours.
You love, everybody loves Christmas. I don't know why I'm like. You look forward to it every year. The night before, you couldn't even sleep. You were so excited. Best day of the year. Love Christmas music.
Losing A.
But then it felt like every year, as you got older,
Lost A.
it could be like a loss of innocence, or maybe it's just that, you know, when you were 7, you only had 7 Christmases, so it was more special. But now that you're 27, you've had 27 Christmases, and it's definitely
Enemies took the
not
lead.
as fun.
Make 'em regret it.
You know, Christmas is less about, like, you specifically at 27, and now it's more about the kids in your family, right? As it should be. It's just not something for you anymore. That, like... And so now Christmas becomes like, yeah, it's cool. It's another day. I'm enjoying it. It's a very good day. Big fan of Christmas. But it isn't magical anymore. I'm gonna be real, that's how I'm feeling right now with it. Like, I feel like this is my 27th Christmas. Because it's my 22nd COD or whatever it is. Like, I'm feeling a little like I'm again, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. I don't know. Maybe I'll put better thoughts to this for the video. The consistency of COD has become mundane for the portion of the audience. I don't even think it's necessarily the consistency. Like, I think even if every COD, because, like, again, like, we were just talking about before, like the different eras of COD. Those different eras were all distinct.
Multiple enemy UAV
You know, Jetpack era COD plays different than Warzone or whatever. I think it's just the nature of anything. You know, the fucking Simpsons has been on for 30 fucking years. You know? And you know, you can say what you will about, like, modern Simpsons versus old Simpsons. I don't have fucking anything in that game. Or I don't have any skin in that game. But, like, even if the Simpsons maintained the same quality for 30 fucking years, 40 years, however long it's been around, they're just by virtue of there being so much of it. Like Christmas, it's always going to, like, just gradually kind of decline. That magic goes away. And some Christmases are better than others, right? Baby's first Christmas as a dad or whatever, you know.
locking down Bravo.
Christmas where it snows maybe is more magical, you know. Oh, this one, maybe, you know, I don't get to see my family all on Christmas. I'm working this Christmas, so it doesn't feel as good. You know, it ebbs and flows, but in general, the trend is less, right?
We control zone C.
I don't know. So I don't blame COD for it. It's just like, it just is, right? Agreed, old COD releases used to feel more special.
Charlie.
Diminishing returns, that's a good way of putting it. That said, though, I'm having fun. I'm saying all this.
They're taking C.
I swear a gun is into my head.
Lost all zones. Hostile dog out.
Where in the hell?
Taking Alpha.
Taking this spot right now.
Securing Charlie.
Incoming.
Oh, actually, I need to be using LMGs for my dailies, right? One thing I love, finally, dailies are just there on the left at launch.
We've locked down A.
Or at least in beta. Should be there at launch. We'll see, I guess. Warzone has lost its charm too. Yeah, man. What's happening to Warzone is sad, frankly. I mean, I talked a bit about COD Next earlier, and how the Warzone segment just like, I think Lad before was saying it literally put him to sleep. It just dragged on. It's because like Warzone, they just don't. I don't know how to fix Warzone. I need to talk to someone who's like really into Warzone, or was really into Warzone, and ask them genuinely what would it take. Because for a long time, a lot of those people said, bring back Verdansk.
All zones lost.
And then they brought back Verdansk. And wouldn't you know it, that didn't do it. That didn't save it.
Locking down Bravo.
Like, I think Warzone has just run its course. Like, people don't want to play it. And it's
Taking A.
it's sad because that's the free part of the game. That's the part that's most consumer friendly.
Hostiles released a skewer. Zone A secure.
God, I'm getting my ass kicked in this game, man.
Taking C.
What were my dailies though? I had to do one of these, right? EMP.
Losing A.
I don't know how many of those it was. Might have been 5. And you get 5 kills affected by flash or something, or attack.
We've lost Alpha.
Yeah, it's 5. Affected by your tactical equipment. Okay, that actually wasn't hard to do at all.
Securing Zone A.
Why do I get a guitar riff sometimes after I die? What is that all about? Is that a bug, or am I unlocking something I'm not realizing? I got a kill?
Hostile UAV
Excuse me?
established above.
That killed somebody? Oh, that's where that vent is. I know I really talked up that vent last time. But then I like didn't actually
Securing Alpha.
even take note of where it was or ever go back. You're saying the riff is for the new Nemesis system. This is the first I've heard of
Alpha
this.
secure.
All right, see you, Japlar.
We're
Thanks
losing
for coming
Alpha.
out. Yeah, I haven't even heard of the Nemesis thing.
You are incoming.
I kind of like the idea of a Nemesis, of like there being something to denote your Nemesis.
We're down, but not out.
But it just
Black
keeps
Ops.
making me
Time to
think
get
I'm
clever.
ranking up.
Hostiles released a skewer. Enemy dog established on your grid. They're taking C. We've lost all zones. Bravo zone secure. Locking down Charlie.
Let's be on Game Pass Ultimate. I have it with my broadband. I know there was a change to Game Pass announced recently. I believe it's still on Ultimate, yes. Do not quote me on that, but I believe that's the case. That's what I've read. Oh shit, that was me. Check me out, guys. You only noticed in game mode, if someone kills you 3 times, enemy that killed you the most, become your nemesis and get 10 more points for killing them. Oh. Interesting. Best play 240 points, let's go. Look, that just means that it was a real shit game for everybody involved. Did I hit 17? 17. All right. My guess would be 4 more games, maybe. All right, 17, 18, 19. All right, maybe like 6 games. Ooh, weapon stats. Don't want to look at this too closely. Operators. Yeah, there's only 4 operators in here. I've tried out zombies mode in this beta yet. So zombies drops tomorrow. Unless I'm mistaken. Hold on, because some people have talked about this. Or I've gotten a couple questions about it. So I want to make sure I'm not the one who's... like I want to make sure that I'm not out of date. I don't see any I'm scrolling down. Oh, I'm seeing dexterity apparently is a crutch perk. Oh, I have it. Perfect. Yeah, so zombies is tomorrow. Today's just multiplayer. It's just these 3 maps. Tomorrow zombies. I don't know what else they might add. You need a code to play multiplayer. I believe so. You got to pre-order to get in, or you need a code, which I'm not sure if you can still get, but you could have gotten by watching COD Next on Twitch with drops enabled. I think you might still be able to, like if you just watch someone on Twitch stream. Which, by the way, when's YouTube gonna get drops like Twitch does? I want me some drops. I want to enable some drops here. I haven't been bouncing that much. Bounce. I feel like this last hour, I've just kind of like zoned out of like trying a bunch of new shit, you know? I just kind of like got into a flow state here. Oh, damn. When will it be open to the public? I believe Sunday? Question mark? Let me see, well, I died looking over. I thought it was open on my fucking page over here. I believe it might be the 5th. I think the open beta is the 5th to the 8th. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, starting the 5th. Is that Sunday or is that Monday? The 5th is Sunday. So Sunday it's open. Oh, wait, I believe if you have Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass, I believe you get in as well. So that's another option if you want to like get a Game Pass free trial or something. If you don't already have it. It'd be great for YouTube drops. Can't believe it doesn't have it yet. YouTube's been doing a lot of like cool like new stuff lately, like features wise. Like for a while, most people have had the thumbnail A/B testing, which if you don't know is where you can upload more than one thumbnail to a video, and it will like test which one does better for you, which is really cool. I really like it. They recently now also brought in a title and thumbnail A/B tester on that too, which is really cool. I haven't used the different titles yet, but maybe. And then they just introduced something like some kind of collaboration system. I haven't fucked with that yet. It seems like when you upload something, you can tag other people as collaborators, and then it goes to both of y'all's sub feed. As like, you know, if I was collaborating with, Mr. Beast, it would say replay mode X Mr. Beast in your sub box, and then show my video. Like, it's interesting. So I'll also say I'm surprised that there isn't drops yet. YouTube does have a drop system. They just rarely use it. Really? Is it more of like a thing on the games side? Like do the publishers have deals with Twitch maybe? I straight up didn't even know they had drops. Mr. Beast did one of those collaborations. That makes sense. You would think that like that'd be a really good way of like advertising second channels and stuff, you know. Mr. Beast, you know, tag Mr. Beast 2. I don't know. Mr. Beast has like 4 channels, doesn't he? Damn. Oh wait, that's the Peacemaker. Yeah. Oh, Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper.
Skewer release detected.
I feel like this is the gun, by the way. In this game, I feel like this is the gun that gets all the marketing. It's the gun that I feel like is most iconic in here. There's also the M8, right? The M8A1 from BO2 as well. That's back. Oh, you know what? I haven't been going for my fucking dailies. I said I was going to go for my dailies. Let me try an LMG. Forgot how to gotta edit my fucking classes here. LMG. There's one LMG.
Hostile skewer inbound.
Oh boy.
Enemy dog
Here we
established on your grid.
go. Wow, this shotgun don't work unless you charge it. Doesn't work if you do charge it. Alright. Me tagging Mr. Beast in my videos injected into... Yeah, I don't fully know how it works. I'd assume that they have to accept it. Because I had that same thought of, like, why don't I just say that all my videos feature Mr. Beast? Like, why the hell not? What's with the low recoil AR in this game? Is there a slow rate of fire, heavy hitting AR or BR? As far as BRs go, there's only the one right now in the beta, the M8. It's a 4-round burst. Actually, I think it's a marksman rifle, not BR, but same difference. The other AR is this guy, which is a little bit slower. I don't know what the power is like. I used it a bit earlier, but I didn't notice like any particular way about it, you know. I was mostly just saying the iron sights are interesting. Does it bother anyone else that the Peacekeeper was an SMG at first, but keeps getting put in the AR category now? Not really. In my head, it's just an AR.
They're pressing their advantage. Take control of this.
I feel like it's just like how they rebalanced it, you know? Ow.
Hostile skewer inbound.
Wake me up when they add the MSMC. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I'm starting to fade pretty quickly here. We have been streaming now for nearly 4 hours. This might be the longest stream I've done. Definitely in a long ass time. Definitely for like a beta like this. We will also we'll be back tomorrow, I believe. We should be back tomorrow. We'll do some of the zombies beta. Maybe we'll get Dave in on it. I'll definitely play with Dave. Hopefully zombies is good. We'll have to see.
Hostile dog active.
Hostile dog active.
All
Defeat!
personnel withdraw.
Alright.
Teams are
I know I said I was going to go to level 20, but we have been going for a long ass time here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a pretty solid stream. Thank you so much to my channel members, all the new channel members. We got a bit earlier in the stream. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for the support on the videos in general lately. The last, like, I don't even know at this point, like 3-4 months has been like incredible. If you're new to the channel over the last 3 months, thank you for jumping on this train. Thank you for enjoying what I make here, and I hope that I will continue to make some good shit that you enjoy. I don't know. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll probably end up streaming like later in the day. I usually like to stream like 6-7 o'clock. Today was a bit different because the beta like dropped in the middle of the day. I wanted to play it. We'll probably end up streaming like tomorrow night, more or less. Oh no, Meta just joined. Well, come back tomorrow. We'll schedule the stream out. I'll put a community post out about it so that you all know the exact time. And yeah, we will play more Call of Duty 23 Black Ops 7. I think it's 23. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.